All right, Horrorheads, welcome back to another episode of Horror 365 Live. I'm your host, the mouthpiece of the Northeast, Jimmy J. Alongside today, the one, the only, well, not the only, because it's the page not here, but Psycho, Saving Joe. Here she goes, Horror 365 Final Girl. And right below, he is the anesthesiologist, the man, the myth, the living legend, Swift Knox. There we go. Look at that combination. Never ceases to amaze me, man. Unbelievable. You just knocked everybody out on the stream. So when they wake back up, they're going to see right here another legend, Scream Scene NYC's founder, the owner, Marlow. Marlow, oh my God. Welcome back to the madness. I missed the show, the first show you were on, but now you're here. And now it's a party.
I had to come back when you were here.
Thank you. Oh man, thank you so much. I'm excited to have you on here because we're gonna talk sequels today, and you are doing something with Scream Scene, the summer of sequels. So I want you to talk a little bit about the summer of sequels and Scream Scene NYC.
Well, it started as a very literal idea in my head. Scream Scene is about to hit its second year, so I thought, why not celebrate that with sequel horror movies? Horror movies are known for their sequels, known for their endless franchises that get up again and again as often as the killers do. And I thought, oh, that's actually a fun thing to celebrate, that never say die spirit of horror. So I made that the theme. Scream Scene is about to hit a year old in July this month. God, what year is it? What month is it? And that seemed like the perfect way to kick it off. There's so many awesome sequels to choose from.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? I am so excited about the 1 year anniversary show that's happening July 18th. Okay. Because it's one of my personal favorite sequels. Child's Play 2.
Yes.
July 18th. 6 p.m., the Pine Box Rock Shop in Brooklyn, Bushwick. You need to be there. I mean, it's FREE free. What more can I say? If you're a horror fan, you're going to have a killer time with this one. Check it out in Brooklyn. If you're in Brooklyn, if you're around Brooklyn, in New York, wherever you're at, this is where the party's at. July 18th, 6 p.m., Scream Scene NYC's 1 year anniversary. And the summer of sequels start to sizzle right there in Brooklyn. Marlow got you covered. So amazing. I'm really working my hardest to be out there. I know Swift's going to be there. I'm rearranging some things on the schedule. So I'm really hoping to make it out there, Brooklyn, for that one. So.
You know, you just gave me something that I'm going to steal. I'm going to be honest about that. I've been struggling to think about how to describe this event in the context of the summer of sequels. This is when the summer begins to sizzle. That is the line. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Putting it in all copy going forward. It's taken.
Well, this is where the summer begins to sizzle, and this is where the show begins to sizzle, because today, we're going to piss some people off. I know. And we're going to talk the top 10 horror sequels of all time. And I just want to say this before we get into it, okay? And I got to say this. To all my Horror 365 family, excuse my language, cover the kids' ears right now. All my family members here, I want to respectfully say, fuck you, okay? Yes. And to all my horror heads that posted on their sequels, fuck you too. And I love you at the same time. But I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because this list got out of hand with, this is my favorite. I seen movies on there that no person should ever see on their favorite sequels. And I kept seeing the same sequel. And I'm like, why? But we're going to get into it. Again, it's subjective. You know, everybody knows me. I'm joking, except for Rob Humphrey. I really mean that, Rob. Let's get to the chat. We tone it down a little bit before I get wild here. Let's get to the chat. Swift, you're omnipresent. Apparently, you're here. You're there. You're everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right, Chris Styles.
Hey,
what's
we
up,
got Chris Styles in the house. Pop Culture Punk, Mashup King. He's also coming on tonight. He's going on tonight when we're off. When we go off. Chris
nice.
Styles and his show VCR Redux is going to be coming on tonight. YouTube, check him out.
VCR,
D-Rock.
yes, check
What's up,
out
brother?
Chris
How you
Styles,
doing?
always holding it down there. I love the mashups that you do,
And-
Chris. Pop Culture Punk. Drez
Oh
Rocks.
yeah,
What's
the
happening,
mashup
Drez?
king, the master of the mashup.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we got
Sean, Sugar Daddy Rhodes in the building. What's going
Sugar
on?
Daddy. Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
Yaya in the house. Yaya, how you doing? We love you. How you doing? How's everything?
Damn,
We got
inshallah.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. And that's our trivia champion, returning trivia champion of the week, Slick Rick Paulton.
The
Back
champ
there.
is here.
Dom, what's
champ
happening,
is here.
Dom? Welcome.
Oh,
Hey, we got my boy Dom. Dom, what's up, bro? How you doing? Thanks for joining.
Oh, here he
Oh,
is.
Rob.
Speak
Rob,
of
what's
the
up?
devil, and he shall appear. Rob Humphrey.
Hey,
What's
Mike
up, bro?
Ricci.
Hey, we got Big Mike. Mike, hopefully we'll see you. I'll get into it in a little bit after we finish the pleasantries here. You already know what it is. Yes, man, of renown. Good to see you back. How's everything? How you been?
What's
Man of
going
renown.
on? Nemo.
Welcome back. Nemo, we got Nemo in the house. Yeah, Nemo, how are you? I show up every week hoping Jimmy is gonna be here.
Well, I hate to upset you, but I'm here this week, Rob. I'm here most weeks.
Oh man.
Now we're talking only
No,
part two. No, any sequel in the franchise. Any sequel.
Any sequel, yeah, any sequel, the best, the top sequels ever. I got some hot
Give us
takes.
the hot take. I
Okay,
can't wait
Mike
for
has some hot takes.
For a
I
second,
think we're gonna be stressed out
I'm just
tonight.
hungry. I thought you said hot cakes. I'm like pancakes. I'm like, I'm hungry here. But Mike, yeah, we definitely
Hot takes.
want to hear your hot takes you got tonight. I'm having a good Long Island withdrawal. I'm good. I'm having Long Island
I'm having
withdrawals.
Love Island withdrawals.
Oh,
Everybody's
Love
talking
Island.
about this Love Island stuff. Yeah, listen. Yaya put together this big group chat. There's like 1 million people in it. She put together this party. 1 million people coming to this party. Some Love Island finale, I think, something like that. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. Love Island sounds like Love Boat to me, and it sounds like Fantasy Island only one. I don't know what it is. Apparently, it's some type of dating show. So, all you Love Island people, have at it. I don't know nothing about this thing.
Well, the good news about this Love Island, how we can tie it in with horror, is because eventually we will see one of those couples on the news, and we can talk about that story in a true crime story. No, God forbid. I mean, but it's scary. Really, like
it is.
There's a little too much chlorine in a dating pool these days, but we're not going to get into that. With that being said, please like, share, subscribe.
I'll tell you. Oh yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know how much of a good time you're having over here. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment. Leave us a comment in the live chat. If you're watching this after the live is over, leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you're thinking. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us where we can make improvements, because this is all about you guys. This is all about giving all of you what you want to see. And we want to know what to talk about. This is all about community conversation. We want to do it the way the community wants to converse. So let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know everything. We got another piece of content coming out, at the end of the month. But before the end of the month, we got a big event coming up this Sunday, Martin Monster, Jaws-a-thon. And it's right there for you. You see Bruce the Shark right there. He's trying to get a piece of the monster. Everybody wants a piece of the monster.
I think he wants the beer in Martin's hand. I think he's going for
you know what? That's a good point. I don't know if monsters want to chase monsters, but yeah, it's a good point. But come on out, Jaws-a-thon at Freddy's Bar this Sunday. Jaws-a-thon, meaning we're gonna watch Jaws from the daytime through the night. We're gonna break night with it, break day with it. It's gonna be a great time. And check out the top of that graphic right there. Scream Scene Presents. That's Marlow. Marlow, talk to us a little bit about it, please.
So it starts around 2. I would recommend getting there a little bit early to get yourself a drink, get some food, find a seat, get situated, be real comfy, because we're going through all 4 movies on VHS, which I think is cool as hell.
Wow.
And of course, it's Martin Monster, so we'll be mixing it up with some, fun commentary, prizes, and little surprises here and there. So there will be little gaps between the movies and other breaks to get another drink and just really settle in and enjoy yourself for the day. But it also, it's time to dip in and out if you need to do that as well. We're very accommodating here.
Absolutely.
Oh,
If
100%.
you've never been to a Scream Scene event, if you've never been to the Martin Monster show, these experiences are amazing. You go out there, both of these incredible human beings put so much work into putting on a good show for the audience. It's a live experience unlike any other. You come out. I was at Scream Scene show, and Marlow just kicked ass. Live performances, raffles, you name it. You have a curated menu based on the theme of the film that's being shown. You have drinking games. Marlow meticulously puts together these drinking games. They're so much fun. You come out there, you're gonna have one blast of an experience, man. And I know what I said doesn't make sense the way I just said it, but that's how you're gonna be because it's just so much fun. It's such a community, and it's such an experience in person. This is the way horror films are meant to be viewed, with an audience together with like-minded individuals who also love horror movies. And it's a little bit of nostalgia. It's a little bit of brand new, but it's all excitement, all fun, all entertainment. Come on now. You got to anything that Scream Scene does, you got to come out to because it's an experience unlike any other. And anything Martin Monster does, Martin Monster is the host with the most. He's a monstrous host, 4,000 years old.
He's the only
From
monster you
very
need to know.
beneath, yeah, he's the only monster you need to know. From very beneath the bowels of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Yeah. So you go to any Martin Monster show, it's going to be an incredible experience. Such an experience. He's a horror host. Now you put the two together, Scream Scene and Martin Monster, you cannot lose. So you got to come out. Come on out. Anytime you see Scream Scene, and not only that, you have to go to screamscene.net, sign up for that newsletter because Marlow's got a newsletter.
Yeah, no,
You gotta get that newsletter. Listen, anybody out here, you gotta get this newsletter. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta know the best places to be. And the way to do that is to follow Scream Scene and sign up for that newsletter because Marlow's on top of everything. And it's free. It hurts nothing.
What are you waiting for?
It costs you nothing. It doesn't hurt. It costs you nothing.
Loves free. Who doesn't love free? Just
everybody loves free.
Free is me.
And for free, it free is me too. And for free, if you're getting access to everything you freaking love before everybody else knows about it, why not? Why would you not do it? Marlow, what's up with this newsletter? What is this thing? I've been hearing so much. I've been reading so much about it. What is this newsletter? How did it come to be?
So the newsletter comes out every month around the end of the month with the next month's events. It's all New York. It's all curated horror events, always in person because we're all about actually hanging out here. The goal is to get people to make new friends, find community, find some dates even. I've seen it happen. It's a really good time to get all of these events. So I've gone to many of them myself. So I wanted to put that out there and get it all in one place where everybody could find it on like a predictable basis. So I launched the newsletter when I started doing my own events, and it just has been growing and growing and growing. I even include like indie cinema picks now. So like if a horror movie is playing at like a fun little local theater, I'll throw that in. I always have everything that everybody's doing every month. And then I feature things that are, exciting and new that month. I see a question in the chat about what a Jaws-a-thon is. So I just want to be clear about that. We're going to be watching all 4 Jaws movies on Sunday. The good ones, the bad ones, the worst ones. 3D, it's going to be all of them. It's going to be a fantastic time. That's what a Jaws-a-thon is. Yeah. It's the whole fucking experience. Oh, wait, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I already started off feeling dangerous about these top 10. Countdown. But yeah, Jaws-a-thon, this is just a community. All of us coming together. We're watching Jaws on VHS. I mean, come on.
Oh,
if you're
so nostalgic,
right, Sammy? Come on. Say, like, just if you're a horror fan, I feel like 99% of us, we love physical media and VHS. There's something about that grainy watch. Like I want to
You
pop
can't
it in.
beat that.
Yes.
You can't
100%.
replace that at all. I give whoever has the VHS tapes, I commend them that you preserve those tapes. That is
Absolutely.
honorable. I like that. Good for
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
vinyl's back. Vinyl's been back for a while. VHS, collectors. I know a couple. I mean, I started collecting more recently. Again, more horror. Again, horror specifically, though. I feel like VHS is the way to go. I watch my horror movies on the VCR, man. I looked at some VCRs too, by the way. I mean, $200, $300. I mean, I got mine in an antique shop, but I'm like, people are selling 200. That's wild. I don't know.
And they're
but I can't wait.
heavy duty. They're
I
not
can't wait
light.
for this Sunday Jaws. And listen, we know it gets a little crazy, when we go into the deep end of Jaws here, right? 3, 4, that's when you can get up, get some drinks, get some food, and just hang out. But it's about connecting with all the other horror fans and just shooting the shit, really, just talking horror and creating memories and moments. Because that's
having
what
a good time.
Yes.
Does no one remember what having a good time is anymore? Like, nobody knows what having a good time is anymore. Like, I go to
We
the
do
movies.
Scream Scene.
There you go. If you go to Scream Scene, you know exactly what it's about. And look, we got some rude.
Rob hanging out with people in real life. Ew. Fucking Rob. Killer Bee in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, but like we often say, you have to remind people that it's okay to enjoy yourself, to have a good time, to go do the things you enjoy doing, because there's so much other stuff going on in the world right now. You have to have some fun. You gotta listen. While there are so many things you cannot control, why not enjoy yourself a little bit? Take a load off. Like Jimmy J always says, we're not necessarily here for a long time, but we're definitely here for a good time. So come on out and have a good time. Come talk to some people that love the same things you love. Come laugh a little bit. Come come eat together, drink, have some drinks, share a toast over a movie. You see one of your favorite scenes in a movie, high five each other. Come on, it's about having a good time. And listen, there's no good times like Scream Scene, Martin Monster, Wayne's Brothers special right there.
Wayne's Brothers,
You have to experience it. If you've never been to a Scream Scene or Martin Monster event, you have got. Make it your point. Do not let this summer. Do not let summer 2026, the summer of sequels. Do not let this summer pass without attending one of the events. Without attending two. But let's start off with one, because you gotta get to one. You gotta walk before you can crawl. You gotta get to one before you get to two. So come on out. And Marlow is giving you plenty of opportunities. Every Monday night is Macabre Mondays in the LES. Everybody who doesn't know what the LES is, that's the Lower East Side of Manhattan at Baker Falls. Crazy films. What did you just show the other day, Marlow?
Oh, we just did Hellbound, Hellraiser 2.
Boom, look at
That was
that.
a freaking good time.
Funny that you should mention that, Marlo. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
And half the room brought puzzle boxes.
Yeah, look, the layman configuration was in the house. You got people ready to summon the Cenobites. This is what I'm talking about. It's a good time. If that's not a party, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, when you come to see the Scream Scene, there's such sights to show you.
Yes,
such
absolutely.
and sequels to show you this summer.
Yeah.
And
go
ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Jimmy. Don't change that station. It's kind of loud outside. Marlo, what do we got? What do we got coming up this Monday? What are you playing this Monday on Macabre Mondays?
The upcoming Monday is Puppet Master 2. Summer of Sequels continues.
It's on the list.
That is one I feel is a lot better than the original. I think that franchise leapt ahead in the second movie. It's a lot of fun. It's a weird little tiny budget movie for anybody who doesn't know. But that's very close to my heart. I love low budget crap.
Yeah.
The third one's probably the best of them all, but I wanted to start here. So that's going to be a really fun night. We have a growing crew of regulars that comes every week. So that has, it's a really fun movie club kind of vibe. You know, it's a great opportunity to hang out and meet people and make friends and just like be part of something that's really consistent. It's really a great time. It's like changed the whole shape of my week.
That's amazing. See, right there. And it's something to look forward to every week too. And the best thing about it, you know, you come out, you have a good time. You create these moments and memories. And that's what, you know, Swift and I, Sammy, and the rest of the Horror 365 family, you know, when we put anything on, that's what we want. We want you to come out. We want you to have fun. We want you to have a good time where you're creating these moments and these memories. And then you're connecting with people. And that is exactly what Stream Scene does. That's exactly what Martin Monster does. And that's exactly what, you know, these communities in New York, what I found, Brooklyn Horror Society and other horror clubs, what they're doing in the city right now. And just, it's an amazing atmosphere. It's an amazing community. And it's going to be an even better time. So you got to check out, stay up to speed, what's going on. And I'll tell you right now, the one-stop shop for that is signing up for Scream Scene's newsletter, because Marlow, you put everything in there, everything that's happening in New York City, Marlow has got you covered with that newsletter. So it's free. Just check it out, sign up, and you got it, boom, right at your fingertips every single month. And we have a killer summer in store, so I can't wait. Excited about that.
At screamscene.net.
There it is. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, screamscene.net. You heard it. I know I see Mama Swift in there. She would have been on top of that, but Mom was having some internet connections. Mom, you're back in business.
Hey, Ma. Oh, man, internet issues. Sorry, Ma. Thank you for coming, though.
It's man, it's hotter than hell outside. There's blackouts everywhere around over here in PA, at least.
The Simpsons predicted it. The Simpsons predicted it.
Sammy, you're right. They predicted a lot. My goodness. But did they predict this top 10 countdown? That's the question I got. I don't think Nostradamus could have predicted this one. Okay. And here we go. I want to get into it. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna let everybody wait a second, even longer. I'm sorry. I want to get the plugs out. I want to get it out the way. I'm ripping them out of the wall here. Okay, boom. Horror 365. Scream for Summerween. This is a party in Brooklyn Thursday night. Yes, I said Thursday because in New York we party every night of the week. So Thursday night at the Wood Shop, 7 p.m. We have a live performance by Yuchi Katsu and Karna. Now, Yuchi Katsu, they came out to the Jason Lives in Element. This is a whole performance. This is immersive. This is theatrical. It's like a freak show right there, and it's going to be wild. A wild experience for you. We got some killer vendors, a couple vendors coming out there. We have tarot readings. We're doing raffles, a cosplay competition. It's going to be one hell of a time. So you got to make it out there.
We gotta get Marlow out here. Yeah. We gotta get Marlow to this thing.
And yeah, we do, because I think I think the monster of ceremonies for the night is Martin Monster.
Martin Monster, the monster of ceremonies, awesome.
So yeah, this is one hell of a time. Marlow, go ahead, talk. I see.
I flagged it for the newsletter, and I may have put it in my own calendar as well.
Let's go.
So you heard it here first. There may be a possibility that you're gonna party with Scream Scene founder, CEO, executive Marlow Murphy. So put that in your calendar, guys and 100%. Girls, everybody around the world. Put that in your calendar. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, because that's that full name. You know.
And when I thought about it, I'm like, I look at the New York scene and I love what everyone's doing out there. And I'm like, you know what? We can add something to this. And I just hope that everyone can make it out just to see the kind of experience that we want to throw in the mix here to the New York scene, because this is going to be a hell of a night. And the best thing about it, actually, you know, we have to close up shop at 11 p.m. So it's going to be, it's a quick hit. It's not too long. It's $13 flat rate online. At the door, it's going to be $20. So I encourage you, get them in advance. And it's all the way up until the morning of that you can get them in advance. 13 even online. It is well worth your money. I promise you that. Come out and see for yourselves. If you don't believe it, 100%.
Yeah.
So
we got Uchikatsu in the house. We got Uchikatsu, right? You're talking. Yeah. This band is crazy. You got Jonathan, the the lead singer. This guy has pipes, unbelievable vocal ability, and his band they play well. But not only is it a band, you're not getting that experience. This is a haunted attraction.
Yeah.
This is a traveling haunted attraction. That's what this is. You're talking haunt performers, haunt actors. You're talking makeup. You're talking blood, guts, gore. You're talking everything. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. I know I keep telling you everything's unlike. It's the truth. Everything's unlike anything you've ever seen because everybody that's doing everything out here right now, it's never been done before. These people, and I'm talking about from Scream Scene to Monster, Brooklyn Horror Society, Astoria Horror Club. I'm talking everybody. Like everybody right now is bringing it unlike it's ever been brought before. Uchikasu put them on that list.
Yeah.
Put them on that list because the level of, we talk about entertainment, the level of entertainment, the level of entertainment value that they bring. You're gonna come, you're gonna watch them play, you're gonna get a whole performance, a whole theatrical show. Like I said, it's pretty much a traveling haunted attraction. That's what you get.
We're a horror circus essentially.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be off the hook. It's gonna be off the wall.
And Sammy,
come on out.
Sammy, are you making it out there to this one?
The 13th, right?
13th. Yeah. Are you gonna be out there?
Yeah. I might be filming that day, but I will get concrete answers for sure as soon as possible. Because I definitely do not want to.
Right there.
Yeah,
Sammy, possibility.
You're very busy this summer filming it. And if you want to plug anything right now before we get rolling, I want to give you the floor. Tell everybody what's going on world of Sammy Joe. If there's something you want to plug. Yeah.
Well, my Instagram is SamXJosie. Look at that right there.
Wow. There you go.
Wow, would you look at that? But yeah, have lots of indie films going on for the next couple of months. Great stuff. Very honored, very blessed for all these opportunities. So it's just juggling, scheduling. But stay tuned because I'll be posting a lot of stuff about what's coming. Just haven't posted anything about it yet.
Fantastic.
Oh, man, we can't unveil.
Cannot wait to hear it.
So we can't.
I can't listen. I can't wait to hear it. Like every time I hear Sam is on the case doing what she does, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be nuts.
You're gonna be surprised. I haven't told you guys. I'm keeping it quiet.
I know this is ridiculous. We don't even get the exclusive. And this is unbelievable, Sam.
Yeah, we don't even listen. We find out in real time. You guys might have to connect more than us. You know, Sam X Josie on Instagram. Follow Sam X Josie. Ma, does Marlow have an Instagram? Have a YouTube? Marlow, does Scream Scene have a YouTube channel yet?
No, my only YouTube appearances are right here with you guys.
Ooh, oh yeah, there you go. You got the exclusive. You gotta tune into 365 if you want to see Scream Scene live, or you just show up. You go to Scream Scene's events. Jimmy goes exclusive. Absolutely,
Come on, Mikey.
That's a fact. But Marlow, we know. Yeah,
you can follow Scream Scene at Scream Scene NYC on Instagram. That's the social right there.
There it is. Yeah, see, there was a Whole Damn Enchilada podcast. Slick Rick. Hopefully you heard that. Say it one more time so Rick in the back can hear you.
It's at Scream Scene NYC on Instagram.
There it is.
Okay. Scream Scene NYC. There you go. And Marlow, I know you're very busy. You are welcome to hang out. I know you're putting together the newsletter for the next month and everything like that. I know you got all these things. You're moving and shaking. You're putting together these collaborations. You're putting together all these events. You can definitely, there you go, Scream Scene NYC. Thank you, Ma. You can definitely feel free to stay. If you got a little bit of time, you want to stay a little bit, you're definitely welcome to stay if you want to. If you have to get out of here, I understand it. We're not going to hold nothing against you. But everybody, whether you're going or staying, there's a big possibility you're going to get to hang out with Marlow for Scream Scene on August 13th. Thursday, August 13th at the Workshop. There's a big possibility. So that right there, I'm buying 5 tickets.
That's the exclusive.
I'm buying 5 tickets. I want to make sure I'm going to make sure that none of those QR codes are messed up. I want to be there. And also, I know I'm being crazy right now, but on some real shit, I'm gonna talk real shit to everybody right now. Listen, Marlow's an amazing human being, man. I chop it over Marlow. I go to Marlow. I go to Scream Scene shows. I talk to Marlow. Marlow is an A+ human being, amazing energy, and incredible human being. Marlow doesn't even know it. You know what I mean? But you come on out, you hang out. Marlow's gonna speak to you. Marlow's gonna make the pleasantries. Thank you so much for coming out. Marlow's gonna make you feel like you know her forever. You know what I mean? So come on out because Marlow's great.
Man, I gotta give it to Marlow because when we
try
were
to keep
at More Monster, we was at More Monster show last time, right? The only person in the back that gave me a woo for Child's Play 2 was Marlow. And I was like, all right. So I appreciate that right there talking about because that's one of my OG movies, one of the first horror movies I watched, and it's a classic. Yeah, 100%. It's just awesome. So I can't wait for that. I'm really, really trying to make it out there for the 1-year anniversary for the Child's Play.
You're gonna do it. We're gonna get you out there.
Yeah, because if you're down with Scream Scene, I gotta say, playtime's just begun, pal. You better sit. Yeah, it's pretty decent working on the Brad Dourif impersonation.
I know what you're gonna be for Halloween. You got the Chucky right here.
You thinking, Sammy Joe? This is your Uncle Charles. No, man, maybe. Who knows? Maybe.
While I'm here, little bit of Chucky trivia. Do you guys know who was originally supposed to do the voice for Chucky in the very first movie?
Oh, I know this. I think I know this.
It wasn't Jim Carrey, was it?
No.
Shit.
Oh, I can't. I like
that. That's a good one.
Anybody in the chat? Does anybody in the chat know this?
Oh yeah. Is it in the chat?
Let's see if anybody in the chat knows. Who was originally supposed to do the voice?
Anybody in the chat? If the first person in the chat to get it, you come on out to a Scream Scene event. I got your first round on me.
That's it. You heard it.
Who doesn't love a free drink?
Yeah. First person in the chat that can get it. First round on Swift.
What do we got? Yeah,
I got no clue who it was supposed to be. So let's see if the chat got it.
It's okay. I guess Jim Carrey. So there's nothing.
John Wayne, Jay Rogers. What's happening, Jay? No, unfortunately, it's not.
Hey, we got Jay Rogers in the house. John Wayne. Holy shit.
Oh my God, who? Jessica Walter.
That's it.
Jessica
Walter.
That's it.
Oh,
hey.
Valerie Archer herself.
My God. And look, Slick Rick spotted right after.
Right on his heels. Yes, indeed. So Sugar Daddy Sean, baby. We gotta get you up here, man. You're gonna get rid of that pickle juice and Pepsi, and you're gonna get a real drink over here in the Scream Scene. Marlow's curating the drinks. We're gonna get you something really nice. I got you. First round's on me, buddy.
You heard it. So you better
water on tap.
Ride the tornado up here, buddy, from Oklahoma. We're gonna come over here. And Sean, Sugar Daddy Rhodes, the son of a slasher, baby. He's gonna come up. First drink is on Swift. We got you covered. Don't judge the pickle Pepsi. I mean, look, it's definitely you got to trademark that
Sean.
shit.
Sorry. I don't like pickles either. So there's that. Yeah. Like the smell of pickles, the look of I also hate ketchup. So like I gag when I smell ketchup. I see ketchup.
You hate ketchup.
I hate it with a fiery passion.
What kind of a human being are you? How do you hate ketchup?
I hate it. I just like the thought of it right now makes me like want to gag.
Well, next time we have a film, I'm going to tell you why. Because you said that. Next time we got a skit and you got to bleed in the skit, it's going to be ketchup. It's not corn syrup, Sammy. It's ketchup.
Oh,
that's right. Heinz special. That's no. Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Sean, you got to trademark that pickled Pepsi drink, buddy. I don't think anybody else.
Pepsi and pickle juice.
How did you figure pickle juice and Pepsi was like a thing?
Oh, Mama Swift, you bring it. Oh no, you break my heart.
I love your mom even more.
Okay, there goes that. There goes that. We do weird things here in Oklahoma. We had tornado sirens going off doing the firework displays.
Ooh.
Okay,
Holy
Yeah.
man, I hope everything went well.
Oh my God, I have a friend who puts ketchup on steak. Oh boy.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I know some people they put ketchup on fried chicken. I never knew that was a thing until I knew it was a thing. It's okay. They go to get some. They wouldn't go to like KFC. Well, we used to call it Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes. They would go to Kennedy Fried Chicken. That's our stuff that we have here in Brooklyn. Kennedy Fried Chicken, Crown Fried Chicken. They would go there. They would get the chicken and put that ketchup on it. Ketchup and hot sauce. I'm a hot sauce guy, so I can mess with the hot sauce. But ketchup and hot sauce on a piece of fried chicken, like a chicken breast, that they going to town on the train. I'm like, you guys are crazy. You can have that.
Well, I mean, got to put Texas Pete on that chicken. Texas Pete.
Texas Pete.
All right.
Yeah, hot sauce for sure.
Leatherface. That's it.
Yeah.
That's barbecue. No, but all right. So we're gonna move along. We're gonna get right to the top 10 countdown. Now, Marlow, are you sticking with us? You gonna hang out? Or you gotta go?
I got to go write your entry for your big event coming up next month for the newsletter.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
go.
But I'm going to be watching. That's for sure. I got to see this list.
Okay.
All
Thank you so
right.
much, Marlow. It's a blessing to have you on. I appreciate everything that you do for the community, and I cannot wait to see you out there this Sunday, Martin Monster. We're going to be chopping up for the Jonathan.
Thank you, guys.
All right. You got it. Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot, Marlo. Keep up the great work. You're killing it.
Lovely. So we are going to get into this. And there's going to be some broken hearts. There's going to be some people happy and unhappy. And we're not going to please everybody, especially Rob Humphrey. But,
That's fine.
And hopefully Mikey Bones is somewhere in the chat, or he'll pop in here because I think he might like one of these picks. I don't know. Well, we're going to get to it right now. I guess we just go right off on number 10. So,
oh boy, I'm nervous.
we got number 10. Terrifier 2. Number 10, Terrifier 2. Okay, so, what I want to say about this list is this is a list that was put together with the Horror 365 family members and the Horror 365 universe, the community online. So this does not reflect my picks. Okay, I'm saying it right now. Screw everybody else. This is not my picks. But we're going to start.
I didn't pick that. I didn't pick it. Not
Here
me.
it is. Terrifier 2. Now, I got to say, so about Terrifier 2, I enjoyed it better than the first one. I did, because there was a little more of a story, a little more substance to it. I enjoyed it better than the third one, to be honest with you. I think it's the best out of the franchise thus far, because we're still waiting on that fourth and potentially final installment. We got to see a little more of Sienna and her backstory with her brother. And we got to see one of the craziest kills in horror movie history. There was that whole big barf bag thing going on, people puking at the movie theaters because of that scene that was just overdrawn, in my opinion. But it was brutal. And, the Clown Cafe and these funny little things that Damien just threw into the mix of this in Terrifier 2. I think it is a great sequel. Would I put it on my top 10? No, respectfully, because there's a lot of other sequels that are just, supersede this one. But overall, Terrifier 2, other than it being a little bit lengthy and getting a little wonky at the end of it, it capped off with Chris Jericho at the end. So I got to say it's a good film when you got, throw that wrestling in the mix there. But I enjoyed it for what it was. What did you guys think of Terrifier 2? Swift, Sammy?
I enjoyed it. I love the entire franchise. I really do. I have a lot of respect for Damien and all the actors involved, especially because, again, it's the indie world, and the fact that they were able to take off the way they did is very inspiring. I'm a very big person that enjoys gore as long as I'm in the right frame of mind and I'm not eating. So I think they did a phenomenal job. The only thing that just rubs me a little bit the wrong way is I'm not a big fan of backstories I'm not a big fan of adding more characters into the film and getting it more personal, because I felt like with the whole Art the Clown, it was such a crazy, disgusting balance of just pure cheesy, gory cinematography art. So when they added like with the whole Sienna and the backstory of Sienna and stuff, I'm just like, okay, I'll accept it, but I'm just not that big of a fan on that part. But overall, I do like it, but it just wasn't, it didn't land in my top 10, but I do have much respect for the franchise.
Respect it, Sammy. Swift, what do you think? Terrified 2.
All right, so Terrifier 2. Let me put it like this. I saw Terrifier, and I was in no rush to watch Terrifier 2. You know, not that it was bad, it's just not my type of thing, right? So it took for Kate Warner, I hope Kate Warner's in the chat. It took for Kate Warner to say, yo, Swift, let's go see, me, you, Jimmy the Gent, for anybody who knows, that's Jimmy 2 times. Let's all go see Terrifier 3 in the theaters, right? Yeah, no doubt, let's do it. So that's what prompted me to watch Terrifier 2. And I watched it, and I'm like, okay. All I had to go by was Terrifier 1, of course, like everybody else, you know, All Hallows Eve, which I had just saw not even too long before that. And I watched it, and I'm like, okay, it's making a story. It's making a story, and I get what excuse me, I get what Sammy's saying. She's not really into the backstory, but I did like the character development.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed the movie because of the characters. You know, that's what made me enjoy the movie. That's what made it more than just more of part 1. You know what I mean? Part 1 to me was just a commercial for special effects company. You know what I mean? That's what part 1 was to me. A commercial showing the industry, yo, listen, this is what we can do. It felt like that to me. You know, it felt like it was a special effects crew commercial. That's what it felt like. The second one felt like, okay, they're trying to bring something together here. You know, and it wasn't my favorite, but I was satisfied by the sequel. I was satisfied by Terrifier 2. Personally, would it make my list? Hell no. But I appreciate it. Yeah, hell no. Hell no.
So-
Like, don't even disrespect me, you know, but this is what the people like. This is what the people wanted. The people voted for this. And I understand it. You know, it's something new. It's because we got to think about it. A lot of these horror fans are younger than us. So this is their thing. This is their property. You know what I mean? We came up with Freddy, Jason, you know, Michael Myers, all that type of stuff. We were kind of past something. You know, you talk about your generation, Jimmy. You were given Chucky. We were just talking about Child's Play 2. You were given that. But this generation's. This is their stuff. This is their thing. Art the Clown. That's their thing. So it didn't really mean too much to me. But as a sequel, it did its job. I actually, by the time I watched that, which was the same week that I went to see Terrifier 3 with Kate Warner and Jimmy 2 times.
Jimmy 2 times.
I was like, okay, I want to see what part 3 is about. And that made me not excited, but it made me look forward to seeing part 3 with 2 of my friends. You know what I mean? So it did the job. It did the job. It was nothing spectacular, but it definitely took it from special effects commercial into being a movie where they're trying to have a story.
Yeah, and that's what they did in part 2. They told more of a story. I want to get to some of the comments in the chat. Let's see what we got rolling over here. Okay, Terrifier 2. Sean says Terrifier 2 is good, but the third one is the best of the franchise. Okay, I want to know, Sean. Let us know why you think the third one is the best.
I like what the third did for the franchise. You know, adding more layers to it. I really like what it did for the thing.
Look at Rob Humphrey. Already off to a bad start. Terrifier 2 is a terrible movie. The panel should be fired. Okay, Rob. All right.
You're welcome, Rob. You're welcome.
Way too long. The first and the third are better to me. Okay. All right. I definitely agree with the length on that.
I mean, it's reflected. Hey, we got a double feature. Mika, Kira, what's up? How you doing?
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Clan Cafe was lit. My friend Francesca Di Pinto, who directed Pretty Face.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
Francesco. Yeah.
Yep, Sammy knows.
Clown in the Cornfield was better than any Terrifier movie. Is that a hot take? I think it is, Mama Swift.
That's probably a hot take right there. That would probably be so many good horror sequels. Yes, of course.
What's yours?
What is the double feature podcast thing? Yeah. Best practical effects with $0. Yes. Yeah, they definitely showed what they could do with zero budget. Jason Rogers.
Terrifier Part 2 was okay. I think the franchises were okay, but my dumbass didn't make a list, but I don't think this would be on it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro.
Oh, Tony's in the building.
Tony.
What's up, my man Tony? One of our favorites, Dr. Okay.
Dr.
Okay.
Hey.
So well done.
I did put that down. Yep.
I think you might have been the only one, Sam, on there, but yeah, Dr.
From the crew. Yeah, the only one from the crew, yeah. And there's probably one more person.
No, there was one more.
Responses. Yeah.
You got two Dr. Who was it?
Oh, shoot, really?
It was in the responses. It wasn't really in the crew. It was in the responses.
Okay. I got you. Mike Ricci says Clown in the Cornfield is better than Terrifier.
Clown in the Cornfield was fun, and let me tell you, I went to see that one. Hey, Crazy Craig. How you doing, Crazy Craig? How are you, buddy?
What do we got? So, Chris Wells in the building.
Oh, Weird Short Films. Everybody follow Weird Short Films on YouTube. Check out all of those films from that film festival.
Critters. Amazing. Dang it. I forgot to put that one.
Watch The Mummy.
Oh, yeah. Critters 2. Easter. That's an Easter horror movie.
Yeah.
The Mummy. I
did too. I did too, Mom.
Weird Short Films. Good characters make the movies. Think of our favorite ones, and they will always have well-developed characters. Facts. I agree with that.
Very true. This Terrifier 2 pick has Paige written all over it. I blame her. No, it's not just Paige.
I think you may not be wrong.
May not be wrong.
I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to disclose it. Terrifier 4 seems like it would be very delayed. Oh yeah, with all of that controversy, absolutely, Mike.
Oh, true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. The pacing is better than the third. It was long as well, too. Yeah, but it moved quicker. Yes, it did. The Terrifiers are fun but lack story. Yeah, they started doing a better job of it, Chris. From number 2 to number 3, they started really. I'm actually interested to see where they go in part 4. We still need to see. Oh, listen, Mika and Kira, check it out. I went to the premiere. You remember that, Jimmy? I went to the premiere.
Oh, dude, yeah, tell them about it. That was amazing.
Oh man, this premiere. It was down in Brooklyn. It was down in Williamsburg, and they went all out with this premiere party. They had clowns. They had haystacks. It was a cornfield. They built a cornfield maze. They had clowns with chainsaws and all types of weapons, and it was an immersive experience. It was one of the best things that I've ever attended. It was something that made me think of what more we could do, in this particular space when it comes to movie premieres and things of that nature. And you had the actors were there. You had the step and repeat. Everybody with the step and repeat. That's when you do the photo ops. Clown in the Cornfield. You had the actual author. Adam Caesar. He was there in the flesh. You had the director of the film. I am so Eli. Oh
no,
man.
Eli.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting. Eli. He also did. Oh man, one of these horror comedy films. You guys know I don't watch that stuff. So it's Dale versus Evil. What is it?
Dale versus Evil.
Yeah. He directed that as well. Oh, you had everybody there. The whole cast was there. It was amazing. Free. Everything was. You had what they call cornhole, but you had that with the clown face. It was amazing. It was like a fair. You were at a fair. You were at a cornfield. It was an incredible installation. It was so much fun.
When did you go, Swift? When was this?
I went right before the film came out in the movies. So I want to say like a week before the theatrical debut. I went
Okay.
like about a week before the theatrical release.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I got to go back and look in all my videos and re-upload that stuff because it was so much fun. After the movie was done, the lights come on, and we just got bombarded with clowns from everywhere. We had clowns scaling the walls. It was crazy.
I
It
think those
was
videos are wild. Yeah.
yeah.
But that's what it's about. It's about an experience.
Yeah, it's a whole experience. Like you felt like, oh man, this you felt like, listen, they really care. The movie was fun. The movie was a lot of fun. It was good. And then they're giving you this, and they're giving it to you for free. Like this is how you build, build the movie up. You know what I mean?
You know what they should have done? They should have had like clowns in the bathroom, to really scare the shit out of you.
People would have been pissing on themselves.
Yeah, no. Sammy,
Yeah.
Chris X, what do you think of the Leprechaun franchise?
All right, so Chris, don't judge me. Nobody judge me. Rob's gonna judge me, so I'm prepared. I have not seen any Leprechaun at all. I plan to. I want to.
Looking at one right now.
like yeah, that's true. There you go, right there.
Yeah.
But I did see the one. Shoot, who did it? Was it the Levy brothers or something? Whatever their names are.
Jason,
The recreation, like the short film of it with the actor and everything. That was cool. So I was like, I gotta watch it. So I like the idea. It looks great, but I have not watched it. So there's that.
Definitely
And,
that.
yeah, look, there you go right there. Sean's hardcore.
Nice.
Jimmy and Swift are coming on to talk.
I gotta find me Shilling. Jennifer Aniston's first film, 1993. Right, was it around the time it started with Friends? When did Friends start? I don't know. But nonetheless, Swift, that was a killer premiere. That you showed me those videos. It was an amazing time out there. I appreciate you going on and sharing that. You got to watch it. If you please double feature podcast. For the love of God, watch this. The Clown in the Cornfield. Watch it in a cornfield. Maybe we got to put that together. But yeah,
let's do it. Listen, you ain't saying nothing but a word, bro. You know I'm not afraid of that. Let's do it.
That's it. Children double feature. Children of the Corn and Clown in the Cornfield. In the cornfield, baby. Let's do it.
That's it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm gonna dress up as a clown in the bathroom. Yeah.
What's stalking behind the stalks? I don't know. Well, yeah. Can I get a little? No. Where's the sound effect? Whatever. It's gone. But all right. So did I have it over here? Oh, come on, man. Oh,
you broke it.
No, that's not it. A little. It's a gong. Okay.
What is that?
Oh, Rob Humphrey's in the building. Oh, there we go. I got There we go. All right. Hey, Iris. Iris in the building. What's going on?
Hello.
Hey, Iris. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you.
Yes, Sam.
Sam, to meet your first time.
First Leprechaun reaction.
Oh,
video.
yes.
Oh,
there you go.
That's actually a cool idea. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. You got to get it done.
Yeah. Thank you. That's true.
We will watch it. Yes, we got tons of cornfields here in Ohio. Boom. There you go. Yeah, it's the good old Midwest. The good old Midwest. Yes,
I used to work in the cornfield.
Used to work in the cornfield?
Yeah, when I was the ring girl, when I had long hair, they put the TVs around the cornfield and stuff like that, and I would just chill in the corn, drinking my whiskey I think I had at the time.
Mika and Kira, man. Mika and Kira, double feature podcast. We got to get out there by you. We definitely want to get out there by you, do something by you, because you guys up there in New England, we got to make our way towards New England over there.
Where exactly? I mean, was it Massachusetts, I guess? You said New England?
Yeah, they're in Massachusetts. I don't remember. I mean, I don't want to put their stuff out there, but they're over there. Hey, we got Light, my brother from another mother. How you doing, Light? What's up? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we gotta get over there to New England, man. I gotta see the double feature podcast. I want to hang out with them. I want to watch some movies with them, get their perspective because they're awesome. Yeah. They got awesome perspectives. They're out here. They're doing the damn thing. And plus, we got other people out there too that we got to go see. We got to see Aaron, A&B horror films, horror movies. You know, we got to go see Aaron. There's so many people out there in New England. We got to get up out there. We definitely need to.
You ready for
Road
number
trip.
9? Oh yeah, road trip. Horror 365 tour bus, baby. Let's go. All right,
Yeah,
ready for number
absolutely.
9. And please forgive me, guys, if I'm chugging water here. I'm in a room. There's no air conditioning. It's no. I got the fan on with this blazer, so I'm sweating already. But
I'm freezing.
let's get number 9.
Oh, it's Paige.
Yeah.
It's definitely Paige.
Got it.
Yeah. And listen, this one was a lot of people. This one was a lot of people. A lot of people like this movie. A lot of people listed this movie. This one surprised me. I mean, I know people have always liked the sequel, but this really surprised me that it performed so well.
Yeah, oh, the Slick Rick is way too low. Mike says, now we're talking. Such sight to show you, Mike.
There you go. Yep, absolutely.
So Hellraiser 2. What do you guys think of Hellraiser 2? I mean, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go first. Sammy,
No, I Paige is gonna kill me. I love you, Paige. I tried my hardest to get into this entire franchise. I forgot when this was, but I really focused like fully on everything, and I was just like, it's not hitting me. Like, you know, when you watch a horror movie and you just feel like you get goosebumps, or like you feel it in your soul. I love the characters. I love how weird and absurd and strange. It literally reminds me of something like that came out of Freddy Krueger's Nightmare. And that's probably a comparison. But like, that's what it reminds me of. But I just could not get into the story. I didn't feel a connection with the characters. So for this one, I'm out.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. No worries. Swift, what do you think? Hellraiser 2.
All right. So I saw Hellraiser 2 when I was a kid. And what stood out to me, I did see Hellraiser before that. And Sam, I just got to say this. Your first mistake was trying to dive into the whole series. I think your best bet would be to get a big fan like Paige to curate your viewing experience of Hellraiser, because it's like it's pretty choppy based on people who enjoy the series. They're like, oh, don't watch this one, watch that. You know, it's kind of like Halloween, like that. Like people are like, oh, watch this one, don't watch this one. But the first two are on everybody's list. They're always pretty solid. So when I watched Hellraiser 2, Hellbound, it's called Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. I remember I was like, okay, it's similar to the original. And then there was some terrifying imagery and characters, and I'm like, whoa! It actually made you think, like, yo, if I thought the Cenobites were badass, and then there's another character, and they're like, whoa, what are we doing here? What is really going on? And Hellraiser's not my joint, but I'm not mad at it making the list. It's not like it has no place there. I would, if I put it, it would probably be number 10, something like that, it would be my number 11 on the top 20. It would be my number 11 before the top 10. But it had scares. It was definitely traumatizing. Traumatizing imagery and characters that made you worry. And it really, horror is supposed to do something to you as a viewer. And I think Hellbound, Hellraiser 2 definitely got that assignment and knocked it out the park. So I'm not mad at it. And you see in the comment section, look, my favorite people.
Amar,
hey,
what's up?
Amar, what's up, Amar? How you doing?
So much, Amar.
How's everything? Thanks for joining us. And you see from some of the reactions in the comment section, a lot of people had this on their list, and you got people complaining that it's way too low. So that right there, to me, says everything. But I think it belongs. It belongs in the conversation, 100%.
That's it. So we're not upset about it making a number 9. A lot of people actually surprised me with this pick on their list online in the group. Chris Wells says the Hellraiser franchise is unique. It follows its own beat with some odd choices. But good or bad, these movies are constantly thought about. That's true. Very true, Chris. Thank you for that. Hellraiser. Yeah, Pinhead himself. Just a look. Just think about that. It's iconic.
Yeah.
A horror character. So overall, I was surprised. I was surprised to see this on the list with so many great sequels. Hellraiser video game looks epic. Can't wait to play it. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things with horror games. But overall, again, I was just surprised because there's so many options when you think of the big franchises. You think of Friday and Nightmare and Halloween, Child's Play. You think of multiple picks on your list from those franchises, but this one, Hellraiser 2, was on quite a few lists, and it made ours as number 9 here. Oh man, Mama Swift's in on it. Drone shot, she's in on it. It's Mr. Yes.
Drone shot.
I really would definitely want to get Paige's thoughts on that one. Have her speak on just Hellraiser itself. She has to do like a little short form content on just her love for this franchise because she truly loves that franchise and Doug Bradley. So moving along, I want to get it moving and grooving over here. Number 8 on our list over here. Number 8. What made the list? Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should start with Swift. I think I got to start with Swift in this one.
Yeah, go Swift.
This is one of your favorites, I think, right?
Well, you want to start with me because I'm about to finish this fucking movie. I'm about to finish it. Listen, everybody knows Swift. This laughing shit. I did not enjoy it.
Comments is eating it up though.
Way too long. Ooh, Jason, you fucking hurting me, bro. You're hurting me.
Slick Rick
I didn't enjoy way too low. Wow, Slick Rick too, my brother.
Rob doesn't
hurt my heart. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I didn't like this one. There were things in it that I thought were cool. Like I loved the rivalry, Lefty and Leatherface, going at it, chainsaw for chainsaw. I did think that was cool. There was some cool things in there. I liked the reason Lefty was on his heels, was on the heels of the Sawyer family. I did like that. Way too campy though. Way too campy. It was annoying at times. I couldn't believe that Toby Hooper also directed this film. Like it looked like he was playing around. Like how do you have Texas Chainsaw Massacre? You follow up with this. It seemed like a cruel joke. Bill Moseley's performance was amazing. Stretch performance was amazing. You definitely believed in the characters. I just couldn't care less about this freaking movie. Like it didn't feel, I didn't get that feeling. It just felt like anybody who knows me, you know who I am, you know my personality, you know everything about me, right? Now imagine if I'm running around acting like Pee Wee Herman. You're like, yo, this ain't Swift. That's what I felt like, Like it just didn't. It felt like a caricature is what it felt like. It didn't really feel like, you have expectations, and it didn't touch those expectations whatsoever.
Okay, so fair enough. Sean says, I'm with you, Swift. This movie is bad. Slick Rick, Chop Top. Yes, my man Bill Moseley killed it, and so did Carolyn Williams as Stretch. Love her character. I'll take Pearl. Oh, God, we're not going to even talk about that. Pearl's the best. Okay, that franchise.
Yeah. Bro, what are we doing with Leatherface with this damn chainsaw in the cave where he's like doing the Humpty Hump? Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, it was just, listen, the absurdity just disgusted me. I couldn't stand this thing. It really, see, now I'm thinking about the movie. I just remember, I try not to harbor these types of feelings, but now I'm remembering everything about this movie that pissed me off. And that was one of them. Like, this guy, I'm not even getting into it, man. There was so many things in this movie that pissed me off. I really couldn't. I can't stand this freaking movie.
Do you feel like it was like a lack of a better word, like kind of tacky? Like you didn't really believe Leatherface as his role? Like it just wasn't believable to you?
Okay, look, Leatherface was a badass in the original movie,
Yeah.
and now he's like a fucking bozo. He was a
Yeah, it
freaking
was a
bozo.
180. It was a 180 from the original.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
it's
look at
like
the
yo,
cover,
you,
yeah, you look at the cover,
he's doing
Breakfast Club. It's the Breakfast Club on the cover
Yeah,
on the phone.
yeah, which is cool. That's cool. You know, it's a nod to pop culture. I get it. For the cover art, you know, going to the video store, you see that on the cover. You're like, all right, you know, it's a nod to the Breakfast Club. You know, that's pop culture. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you watch the movie and it's just completely a complete departure from the original film. So the scariest movie of all time, a lot of people call this thing. And then you go to this, I'm like, yo, what are they doing? Like, who are you trying to prank? Is this Punk? You remember Punk with Ashton
Yeah,
Kutcher?
Punk, yeah.
Is this Punk? Am I getting Punk right now with this shit? But everybody who loves it, I'm glad for you.
You don't know what to
I'm
expect.
happy
Coming
you enjoyed it.
The original was the most iconic horror movies. I want to say one of the most iconic horror movies of all time. People thought it was a true story at one point, and just the feel of it, the grittiness. It's on a level of its own. Okay, then you get part 2, which is 180. So it threw people off with that one. Sammy, what do you think about Texas Chainsaw 2?
Yeah, no, I agree with both of you guys, what you guys are saying. I mean, I enjoy it, but it definitely would have it didn't make my top 10. But I really appreciate Bill Moseley with his acting. Like, I just think he's phenomenal, pretty much everything that he's done. So I think he made that like come to life. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy like Leatherface's acting ability. It just felt, I don't know, is comical a bad word for it? Like
No.
it felt like I felt like I was watching a skit a little bit. Like you guys said, it completely did a 180. So how do you go from one extreme, something that was truly terrifying and people were, like you said, believed it was real, having nightmares, and then to all of a sudden it's like, okay, are we having like a hangout? Like, we're just chilling with the family type of.
Leatherface was Leatherface was always off because I seen a little something that Slick Rick put. Yeah, he was a bozo, but no, he wasn't a bozo. You know he was off mentally, right?
He was
there was something wrong with him. But he was a freaking bumbling idiot in this one. Like, how am I gonna be afraid of a freaking bumbling idiot? Like, where in my life?
I mean, he got a chainsaw. He got a chainsaw.
I do not care. You know, would you be afraid of Jim Carrey with a chainsaw? You'll be waiting for the gas.
Yeah.
Nah,
I would.
Get the hell out of here.
Still a chainsaw.
Get the hell, it makes no sense to me to be afraid of Jim Carrey with a chainsaw.
Imagine Jim Carrey out the window.
Have you seen Jim Carrey and what's that movie? The Number 23? Or I think that's what it's called. That's correct me if I'm wrong with that. He's a scary SOB.
To me, I listen. I'm not gonna be afraid of a freaking bumbling idiot with anything. So, if a bumbling idiot has a pistol, am I gonna be afraid? No, I'm gonna say this idiot's gonna shoot himself. That's what I'm gonna think.
Well,
a bumbling buffoon.
Here's the thing. Either way, I guess people expected one thing, they got something else, and it was definitely more comedy thrown into the mix of it. If it is what it is, I mean, for a Texas Chainsaw installment, it was different than all the other installments of the franchise. Speaking of another installment, Chris Wells says Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Jessica Biel, that was 03, was surprisingly fun, but I can't say these movies aren't my favorite. So yeah, that was a fun watch, Chris. 03. I think a lot of people talk about that one after the OG. That's usually on people's favorite list for Texas Chainsaw. Mike Ricci, we got a couple comments here. Texas Chainsaw has gotten into rough territory. The Netflix one was a joke. You know what, Mike? I got to be honest. The Netflix one had some good moments. The bus scene, that when he's holding up the face, it's just like when Myers took the mask out again and put it back on in 2018. I liked it. There were some parts that I liked from that. And it did get a little outlandish in some moments. But yeah, the Netflix one wasn't too bad.
I wish we had Slick Rick on with us because I would love to hear him defend these movies. And I so love Slick Rick. I appreciate and value your opinion on horror movies. I really do. You have a tremendous IQ. So I'm not dissing you whatsoever. I'm just talking about how I feel about the thing, and I'm not coming at you. You know, I'm anybody that had this on the list. Enough people had it when we were going over what everybody voted for. Enough people had it that I cannot say anything to anybody right now. I cannot say nothing to nobody. I'm the outlier. I'm the idiot. I'm the bumbling idiot. I'm the buffoon. You know, for not having it there. I suppose
It's subjective. That's the best thing about it. But yeah, some of these are kind of crazy when you think about it for fan favorites that made this list here. I again, this is one I don't know how it made the list. I'm not saying I don't like the film, but I just don't think top 10 it should make the top 10. Rick said, fun fact, this film had a Friday the 13th Part 2 situation where as the guy that got the credit for Leatherface barely played him, and a guy credited signed pics of the real guy playing him. Wow. Thank you, Rick, for that. My goodness. I would pay good money to watch Swift walk around like Pee Wee Herman. That's Rob Humphrey. It's I ain't mad at you, Swift, because the first one was buck effing wild and amazing, yes. But come on, man. Bright lights and big titty, sorry. I don't know if it was you. Dennis Hopper? Come on, man. It's Dennis
I
Hopper.
did like that. I did like. Look, I didn't like the shit with the barbecue competition and everything. I didn't like that. Like the Sawyer family barbecue recipe and all of that. I didn't like that. But I did like Lefty, like Dennis Hopper as Lefty. I did like that. I liked his reasoning for everything. And when he got the chainsaw, you know, I did like that. That could have been cool, but the movie just took me out. You know, it took me out.
Dalek,
Like Shalom. How are you?
Madness. Rest in peace, Bob Elmore, by the way. Chainsaw
man.
2 was
Rest
made
in
for his
peace.
tiger, which is completely different from the first one. But see, you know, Killer B, the 80s, I don't feel like that's an 80s vibe. I mean, we got a lot of madness in the 80s. We got a little bit of everything, I guess, in the 80s, but I don't know. It was just different. And it just didn't belong, in my opinion. If you look at the other installments, it just didn't fit right in the franchise. But you know what? It has a unique flavor to it, right? Regardless. So it's not terrible, but I don't think it should have been in the top 10, but it made it. Let's see. A whole damn enchilada. Dennis Hopper was coked up. Yeah. Oh, straight from Ireland. The trash.
Oh, the Trashy Picture Show. What's up?
The Emerald.
Welcome back. Oh, also we got another show coming up. Just so you hear, we got another show coming up called Trailer Park. It's gonna be 3 p.m. Eastern time, so that's gonna be a better time for you guys across the pond. So we hope to see you there. We hope to see you interacting and have a good time with you. Thank you for joining us so much. Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I'm reading Slick Rick's thing. 1 was amazing, 2 was bonkers, but I love them both. Yeah.
Rick, I would like to know, when did you see Texas Chainsaw 2? Did you see it back then or did you see it afterwards? Predator 2, but Predator 2.
Mike Ricci, you know, I liked you, buddy. You know, we had a fun day out at Monster Show, but after that, we're gonna throw down. Predator 2, that's in the franchise. There's no way you're beating the OG. There's no way. And I love 2. Danny Glover did a tremendous job, but there's no way you're gonna top just what Predator 1 did. I mean, come on. Bill Duke as Mac, and Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers and the chemistry there. And this is one of my favorite
the
movies.
Ensemble.
You know this, one of my Billy, Sonny Landam as the spiritual one of the team there, sitting there, you know, just the whole. I mean, I got chills when he was sitting there. Thinking about that scene. There's something out there. It ain't no man. We're all gonna die. You know, I mean, Predator, iconic, picking them off one by one, the infamous minigun scene. You can't beat the original. Don't get me started on Predator. I can go for days talking about that movie. But yeah, this is oh God, Rob Humphrey, it's outrage. How does anyone, not one of you, love this movie? It's an incredible time. It's a good time, but Rob, yeah, sorry. All right, so yeah, there we go. 23 was horrible, but Jim is good in it.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was.
I agree, but I felt like Stephen Lang's character up in the sequel. Okay. Mega Man Hero, yeah, sure. Let's turn Lang's character. Oh, crazy. Swift's getting heated over TCM 2. movie.
It's so entertaining when you get heated. I enjoy it.
Oh God. No, we don't hate fun. We love fun. We just hate your opinions, Rob. Number 23. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
yes.
different.
Number 23. I just love seeing Jim Carrey out of his element. I was not expecting him to be that intimidating.
Danny Glover. Yeah, Danny Glover, man. There's only one.
I know you do, Mike.
Best wishes for Danny Glover too, man. He just came out.
Yeah.
He's got what is it? Alzheimer's? Is it Alzheimer's? He's got.
Yeah.
He's got.
I love Danny Glover, man. And the Lethal Weapon series, the Predator 2. I mean, shit, even when I was a kid, I know this is a horror show, but I remember watching Angels in the Outfield. You remember all those sports shows when we were kids, man?
Yeah.
Danny Glover, man. He's the man. And he did a great job in Predator 2. But it does not top Predator 1987. So let's just forget this conversation.
Well, it went more horror. It went more horror. That's what people like it because it was more horror. You know what I mean? It felt more like a slasher film, or if they had more of that feel because it was in the urban setting. But the original one, that's horror to me.
Yeah, the Sid Big Lee's. I mean, look, they did a lot more in 2. I get it, 100%. But it's come on, my fellow Irish lad, you can't agree with Mike Ricci here, okay? Because you're just a wee bit wrong. You're just a wee bit, aren't you? Come on, don't start. I'll get the shillelagh. Now you'll get the shillelagh. You're just a wee bit off, guys. Okay, December the 14th. Here we go. What's happening?
Hey, up there.
In the building. Okay, Hunter, what do we got? Best
There we
Halloween.
Hey, we got Hunter in the house. What up? How you doing, bro?
Love it, Hunter.
My
God.
Halloween 2. Okay, yeah. Texas Chainsaw Remake sequel. Part 6. Listen, yeah. I like those picks. Yeah.
Look at that Predator 87, 100%, almost a perfect act. Oh, Mikey Bones. Are we really hating on Bill Moseley as Chop Top? No. Well, no, Mike. See, the thing is, Bill Moseley.
We're not hating on that.
No, we're hating on the comedy aspect. Like Swift, we know this. Comedy and horror with Swift, it does not mix. So we knew that was coming. Sammy, I know it's just a weird twist. Like, going from one to this, completely different, 180 there. And Bill Moseley levels up any project he's a part of. Any film, he just levels that up. Any performance. So I love Bill Moseley, period. In any film that he's done. Devil's Rejects, talk about that. Unfortunately, spoiler alert, it did not make the list. Almost. It was an honorable mention. But Devil's Rejects, Bill Moseley. I mean, look, I love him as Otis in the House of a Thousand Corpses, but what he did in Devil's Rejects, he leveled up once again. So, yeah, Bill Moseley delivers. And that's not the problem. The problem is the story and the presentation and what we got for part 2.
It was just a disconnect. It was a tonal disconnect.
Yep.
That's a good. I like that. That was a good way of wording it. Disconnect.
Yeah. It was that Predator. Yeah, man. It's iconic.
That sounds like my cockroach.
Yeah. 4 minutes and I'm mad. Well, we're up to number 7 coming up now. Double feature, Conjuring 2, one of our favorites. Yeah, Conjuring 2 was another solid sequel. Let's see. Texas Chainsaw.
Listen, The Conjuring 2, let me talk about that real quick. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Read some of the comments here.
No, The Conjuring 2, and I think I said this on the show before. The dopest introduction of antagonistic characters. One of the best ever. And then they just dropped the ball. The dopest introduction of Valak the Nun and the Crooked Man. The dopest introductions ever in history, probably. Or right up there with the dopest. And they really did nothing with it, man. We had this build up and then they just watch the movie. But watch the movie, it's a good time. You're just gonna be disappointed with the way. But watch the movie because up until the disappointment, you're gonna have you're gonna have so much fun, bro. Trust me.
All right, who's ready for number 6?
You'll be disappointed.
All right, so Number 7. Let's go.
Oh,
Child's Play 2. My goodness. Okay. So, this is one we were just talking briefly about earlier. And this is what I was surprised about, man. I was really surprised it was number 7. I thought it should have been a little bit earlier than that. So, we're going to get into this right here. Child's Play 2. Slasher has a hanging, Phil. You know, I gotta say, this was one. I remember the scene actually. One of the first scenes that I've seen as a horror fan was the original Child's Play when this doll came to life and attacked Mrs. Barkley, and I was terrified. I hate dolls, and it was because of that, and it just grew. Just my hatred for dolls. Period. That they're getting possessed and they're holding spirits and all this other good stuff. But anyway, we go on to Child's Play 2, and I think this is one of those that's better than the original. It's a quick, fun watch. We get Chucky on another level. We get introduced to Andy's becoming her sister, foster sister, in there. And I mean, I love the characters. I love Chucky in this one, just Charles Lee Ray. The lines, that conclusion, the toy store, you know, just that iconic voice of Brad Dourif, man. You know, and what was it like? To play a little game, pal. You know, hide the soul now. Ade due dembala. There it is.
I beg of you.
Thank you, Sammy. There it is. Finish it off. Because then when he gets pissed and he's in the toy store and he doesn't go into Andy's body, and that scene right there, and he's screaming, "No, you know what you did, you little shit." And he's like,
Yeah.
he's stuck in his body. Gotta get out of his body. Yo, the whole sequence. Now, we don't know what the hell happened to Mrs. Barker. We found out it was the budget. That's why she was cut out, that whole sequence. She was cut out because they didn't have the room in the budget for her. And, you know, he's in foster care now. And it's just, it gets wild. But it's short. It's like an hour and 20 minutes. Fun watch. Love the conclusion. I want to know your thoughts on Child's Play 2. Sammy, go first.
I really enjoyed it. I picked a different movie from the franchise for my top 10, but that was close. It was between the one I chose, or Child's Play 2. It was one of the films that just like kept me going after I saw the first one, because you know, when you see a sequel, it's either again a hit or a miss. And I was like, okay, the first one was good. The second one was, in my opinion, like you guys, I think you said it, Jimmy, like I think it was even better. I like the whole foster care situation. Is that true though, that she didn't make it because of the budget?
Yeah, well, there was something. Yeah, there was budget reasons why we didn't see Mrs. Barker the second.
I think they played it out like really well though, because you know, obviously when it comes to budgeting and stuff like that, there are just certain things you can add into the film, and there are certain things you cannot. And the fact that she wasn't involved, I think that they executed it really well. And of course, I like his slapstick sense of humor. He's just phenomenal. I don't recall any of the Child's Plays where he lacked that sense of humor. I felt like it was completely consistent throughout the entire franchise. Yeah. So I definitely think it deserves its spot in the top 10 for sure. Absolutely.
Gotcha. 100%. Swift, what do you think?
I saw this movie one time, and that was back in 1991. We got it from the video store. Yeah. I was already an old man at that time. I was an old, crusty, dusty old man. No, but in all seriousness, I saw this. We rented it from the video store, and I remember liking it, and I remember that line. I only saw this movie once, and I was back then. I remember that line. How's it hanging, Phil? So by virtue of that alone, this has to make it onto that list, because I remember liking it. I can remember it like it was yesterday, watching this movie, watching the movie play out, and I would definitely have to put it there just from enjoyment.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't worried about the writing and shit like that back then, but as far as having a good time and it's sticking out and being memorable right now in this day, right now, yeah, it's got to make it. So it was a lot of fun back then. I remember it. I still remember that line. How's it hanging, Phil? Like that. This is what these types of movies do to you. Like they imprint on you, and this one did that.
Child's Play 2, man. Chucky here to play. Playtime's over, Randy. Come on, sport. I put this at 9 in front of Terrifier 2. I'm reading the comments in Brad Dorff from now until I'm done with these comments. I never watched any Child's Play. Oh,
Angie, how you doing, Angie? What's up?
What's happening, Ange? Child's Play 2, one of the most overrated sequels of the genre. Come on, Rob. It's just the same thing again, but not as good. Not surprised it's 7 as well. Oh, boy. Puppet Master was a better series. I'll take the hate. Puppet Master
18
was
Hertz. What's the dilly?
Yeah.
How you doing? Thanks for joining us again. Good to see you.
Shut up, bro.
Shut up.
Hey, we got Mikey in the house. What's up, Mike?
Rob, you heard
Mikey
what Mike
Bones.
says? Shut up or I'm going to kick your fucking teeth in. No, I think he says something like that, Chucky, right? In part 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Drive. Come on, go away, Slasher. Oh, they're going at it. There it is. Child's Play 2 is a lot of fun. Almost as good as the original. Give me some Tremors 2.
Yeah.
You know what, Mike? I like that. I do. Tremors 2 was solid, man. I enjoyed it better than the OG. So, I like that one. Kevin Bacon wasn't in Tremors 2, though.
I love Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Bride of Chucky, same as Tiff, yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah. Hiya, Tiff. That was great. Sam, you got to think about it, another little cosplay. I mean, Hunter's there. Something's brewing. It's brewing.
Hunter,
okay.
we'll
So overall, Child's Play 2 makes number 7. We're gonna move along. Number 6 is we got some we're gonna be talking about in a minute. Where we at? Number 6. Boy, Scream 2. Scream 2. Okay. So, who wants to go first in this one? Because, I mean, look, I got to be honest. You know, I'll go first. I'll just.
You're not happy. You can tell you're not happy.
You know, this is why I said, why is it that every time we do a top something nowadays, we got to throw Scream into the mix? Scream 2. Scream 2.
Oh.
I mean, I seen some people commenting Scream 3, 4, 7. I mean, you must have been, some of you must have been on some serious drugs when you wrote this. Something. You must have been doing a few lines. Maybe you had too much caffeine. Maybe you took too much hits of the bomb. Okay? And all I'm saying is why? Scream 2. I know. I get it. Scream. Great franchise. One of the biggest franchises of all time. Ghostface. I am tired of seeing this and people praising this franchise, the sequels. The OG, yes, I get it. It's the OG. It revolutionized the 90s. It changed the game. Thank you, Wes Craven. But what do we get after that? And we still Scream 7. We got with Scream 7? We got insulted. We got our intelligence assaulted. We got slapped in the face, backhanded. They put the powder on and gave us a pimp smack. And you know what they said? You're going to watch whatever we make. You know why? Because we put Scream on the title. That's what we got. Okay? And this is what gets me heated up. I don't know why it's on this list. Another movie, I don't know what's on. It's hot in this room. I'm getting worked up. I just don't know why Scream 2 is there. But I know you added this too. Others, okay, all of you can take a long walk off a short pier because I'm tired of this Scream. Okay, I'm done. You can go ahead. The floor is yours. We love you, but
anything else you want to share? You know,
yeah,
get off your chest.
200 over 100 right now, but you can go ahead and talk about Scream 2 and your love for this.
I liked it. Okay, don't judge me for what I like. No, I love the whole freaking franchise, no matter how cheesy or how like obvious the ending may be, or the killers or the acting is just like, what the hell was that? I don't know. I think it's just because the first movie, the first Scream just got me hooked. I was a little kid. And I really enjoyed the second one. I really liked Laurie's acting. Billy Loomis's mom, I think she kicked ass. Like to see her that psychotic, I was not expecting her to be that actually intimidating. Because when you think about it, like her roles are not that like it's not crazy. So to see her play that off, and for me to be like, "Oh, girl, calm down, take a chill pill," it worked well. I found it believable. I was upset with Randy though, but that's fine. It is what it is. Everybody just dies in the franchise. It's fine. It's okay. It works. But for me, am like a diehard Ghostface fan because the first one messed me up with nightmares, and I love that. As a child, it is in my soul, but I can understand why, Scream for whatever reason gets under your skin a little bit, but the good thing is it gets a reaction out of you. So even if the franchise or certain aspects of the film rub you the wrong way, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's getting a reaction out of you. So
you know what gets a reaction?
I like it.
Yeah, you know what gets a reaction as well when I have too much peanut butter. But here it is. Okay, what you talk about. Look at that face. She is psychotic, Mrs. Loomis. She's like, yeah, good old fashioned revenge. Yeah, I get it. That ending was good, right? But can we stop bringing up this franchise? Scream 2 is not a bad movie. I don't want you guys to think this, but when you think about sequels, I would not put it in the top 10. I wouldn't. It's another one I would not. Again, it's there, and let's go to the comments and let's see what everybody says.
I romanticize it, and I will always romanticize it until the day I close my eyes. Sue me.
Good for you, Sam. I am so happy that you're happy. That's all. As long as you're happy, I'm happy, but I'm not really happy. I'm just saying I'm happy. That's all. But anyway, moving along. And more. Okay, no, wait. It's California. I think it went up too far. It's also one of the few movies that really affected my childhood, made me hate the doll, especially my sister's doll. That's very similar to the doll of Chucky. I'm sorry, Amar. Yeah, that's just not good.
Amar, was it a Chatty Cathy? Was it a Chatty Cathy doll? Because those things are scary.
Great opening scene. Yes. Okay. Opening conclusion. You're right. Come on, you guys. You're making me change my mind here live because that opening scene was tremendous in the movie theater. And
that's what I was going to say because I completely, Jimmy, before you pulled back a little bit and said it was a good movie, I was going to say I think you put a little too much in your smoke to start doing some puffing because how could you watch this movie? It came out 12 months after the original. After the original did what it did and created such a storm, such a resurgence of the slasher genre. How could you watch the opening for this movie? You got Jada Pinkett when she was Jada Pinkett. You got Omar Epps when he was Omar Epps. How could you watch that opening scene of this movie and not be excited about it? I saw this shit at the theaters, bro. I saw this at the theaters, watched it, boom. Then you're going through the movie. This movie was a who's who of young Hollywood. And the story wasn't that bad. It was fun all throughout. The kills were dope. You had a young, she wasn't young. This was also her time. What's this girl's name? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What's her name again?
Sarah
Michelle Gellar. Yeah, you had Sarah Michelle Gellar. She got bodied in there. That shit was fire. Yeah, that was sick. Like, oh shit, they bodied Sarah Michelle Gellar. That was fire. You had Elise Neal in the movie. I was in love with Elise Neal back then. That you had her in there. Sydney was back, but you had Joshua Jackson in the classroom scene. Randy was there, like limping for some reason. I don't know. I think they stabbed an artery in part 1 or something. I don't remember. But there was so many memorable parts of this movie, and I'm sorry, I see Emma doesn't really like this one. This movie was just so much fun. It came out 12 months after the original. All of you Scream fans out there, if you know anything about how that happened. Talk to me. I know money talks, bullshit walks. I know money makes a lot of things happen real quickness. But were these concepts that were supposed to be in the original Scream that they decided would work better later, or did they just go back to the drawing board and say, "Yo, listen, this is what we got to do"? Like, I'm interested to know that anybody in the chat, if you know, please write it up in the chat. But yeah, you had Timothy Oliphant here. You had Jerry O'Connell. Come on, man, what are you talking about, Jimmy? You are
all right, but listen, you know what, Swift? The more I hear
puff, and you don't want to pass because this smoke got to your freaking brains. I just disagree with you about this movie. This movie's just so much fun. The kills were dope. Yeah, and I when I put it in my top 10, maybe not. I agree with you there. But saying that it has no business in the stratosphere is crazy, to say the least. This is a kick-ass sequel.
Swift, I said it doesn't belong in the top 10. The more I hear Scream, get a little woozy over here. Come on, man. I'm dying.
I love it.
But you know what? Swift, if I hear one more thing about Scream, it's gonna
be you had Dwayne Martin in here, bro. Dwayne Martin was in there. Come on, what are we talking about? Think about that time period, bro. We had everybody in this movie. This movie was a movie. That's all I gotta say. A lot of fun.
I have a serious question though, like about the whole franchise. So, what's your favorite scary movie?
Sam, that creeped me the hell out when the way you said it, the way you look. Sammy creeps me out.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's a scary movie right there. That's the scariest scary movie right there.
I can't even look at the screen. My God. Sammy. Yeah. Sammy, you have the creepiest looks ever. And I say that respectfully. But you have the creepiest looks ever.
All right. So I won't get that much Botox anymore. Got it. Cool.
Yo, Swift, good. That was good points, though. Sam and Swift, there was really good points from both of you. But
I take it back to the time period. You know what I mean? I take it back to the time that it came out. It was right on the heels of the original. Like it's up there, man. Like it was so much fun. I go back to my first time watching it and how much fun I had. It might not make my top 10, and it may creep in at number 10. It may, I think it'll be around 11 or 12 on my list. But I'm not mad that it got so many votes. I really am not. You know what I mean?
Should get the words.
Oh shit! Get the cuchara. Wakata.
Yeah, honestly,
damn, Alex, 6 before 2. A 5 I would take before 2, but not 6. But hey,
I like 6 too. 6 was fun. 6 was fun. It wasn't a perfect movie, but it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun.
Even a drone shot can't fix it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. Angie. Oh my God, Child's Play 2 better than Scream 2. Yes, Mike, it is.
Manos. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh man,
that's good.
I'll be putting money on that. No, Exorcist 3. Jesus Christ.
Exorcist 3. It's a shame they off Randy.
I agree with that. They should have off Randy that soon.
I know. It broke my heart.
Scream through his booty.
Scream 3, yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony.
Make me clap.
Gail Weathers. Yeah, Gail Weathers and her lips are still around. I'm sorry.
How is she still alive? I don't understand. How is she alive or not one of the killers? I really thought by now she would have been a killer or been off.
It's the extra bliss that's needed to cover her lips that cover her body. It's like a whole force field. But anyway, I got to stop this. I'm going to hell. Lauren, what's up, Lauren? Scream 8, 9, 10, 11.
We got LL.
LL in the house. Oh, yeah. Yep. We stand for our girl, Gail. She can't die.
That's true.
She can never die. I heard when I read that, like Mrs. Voorhees from Freddie vs. Jason. She can't die. She could never die. That's it.
No, I like the original. I'm not a fan.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna sound off on what I think. I think the original series was better, but 6 is one of my favorite of the Scream series, and I think with as little as they were given story-wise and writing-wise, everything like that, I think the performances by those characters, Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, and what's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, Omar Gooding, and I think their performances, even though they didn't have much story to work with, their performances endeared everyone to them. So that's why people love the Core Four so much, even though the stories of those films weren't that strong. It was the performances and the chemistry that made people love these characters. And I loved Scream Six. And Scream Six wasn't really a good movie, but I loved it. I love Scream Five. I didn't really care about, but those performances really made people care about those characters. Like it just shows how important the performance is, and Sam knows all about that. But the performances made people go in an uproar because Melissa Barrera got canned because she got axed. People went fucking nuts.
I did.
But it was the performances. It wasn't the stories of the films. It was the performances. It was the chemistry.
Yeah. That's like how
yeah, so I think I think that that's what really did everything. That's what made people care. That's why Scream 7 did so good. Well, Scream 7 did so good because they leaked that David Arquette and Matthew Lillard were going to be in it. That's why it did better than ever. But people were up in arms once they found out that Melissa Barrera walked. Well, that she left, and then Jenna Ortega walked. They really fumbled the ball for something that wasn't really necessary to do it for. When you see the reasons that they're saying they got rid of her, and then you see what really happened, it really didn't make sense. It felt like there was something else going on, and then they just used that as an excuse. But yeah, that's what I think.
We got to talk about the franchise one time. We got to have a Scream discussion because honestly, thinking about 5, I really enjoyed that installment because we got introduced to a new set of characters. That's what you need. You need to pass the torch. And with the Carpenter sisters, with Melissa and Jenna, I mean, I thought that was going to be something special, especially the conclusion back at the house, tying up the loose ends and introducing this new set of characters. I was really looking forward to see what would happen in 6. 6 to me, I love the fact it was in New York City, but it was a letdown. And then 7, jeez, I don't know, man. They were just throwing everything to see what sticks with. I mean, we spoke about this. And
7, it felt like a rush job. Yeah, felt like a rush job, or cash out, whatever you want to call it. A cash grab, they call it cash grab. It felt like that.
I felt like they could have done so much more to Scream 7. There were like so many ideas while I was watching it the first time in theaters, where I was thinking of all these potential endings of like who the killers could be, and then the ending was definitely anticlimactic for me. But okay.
I'll take blame for Jimmy Stance right now because I messed it up. I messed it up for the community when Scream 7 was coming out, man, with Scrizzy. Joe Scrizz, he does it bigger than showbiz.
That's it. Scrizzy get busy, baby. Scrizzy always been busy, Scrizzy in the building. But never too busy for the Horror 365 fam. We love you, Joe. Mike and Bones, I'm sorry that I broke your heart again, Mike, but you know what? I just can't stand it. I just can't. I like the movie. I did like Scream 2. I just don't think it makes the top 10 sequel list. But anyway, let's go to number 5 right now as we move along. We're going to be halfway there. We're Bon Jovi, baby. We're halfway there. Let's get the drum roll. What do we got? Dead or Alive. Dead it is. Evil Dead 2. Let's go, baby. I mean, it had to make the list, man. This is one of the greatest sequels of all time. And this was Bruce Campbell putting a movie together by himself in a cab. It was over the top, man. I enjoyed this movie so much for what it was, and my favorite installment of the Evil Dead franchise. But I want to get your thoughts on this. I'll go to Swift, and then we'll go to Sammy. What do you think about this one, Swift?
Evil Dead 2. This was my introduction to Evil Dead that I remember. All I remember about the Evil Dead was my mom talking to some of my family members about it, and she was like, listen, all I remember is a lady sitting there laughing. And I remember that as a kid. And Evil Dead 2 was my introduction as far as I remember. I probably did see The Evil Dead, but Evil Dead 2 was my I had it on video. I had it on the tapes that you record movies on your own tapes. When you got 3 movies on one, you put it on the
Yeah.
super low quality, so you could fit more movies on one tape. I had that, and it was something that I watched all the time. I watched it all the time. The tape when Evil Dead 2 came on, the tape was anybody that remembers the VCRs, you would have where the tape is kind of scratchy a little bit, because you rewind it too much or whatever the case may be. It was like that. It was slapstick, and I usually don't like that, but I enjoyed it here. I enjoyed a lot of the gags. It was pretty terrible. It was pretty frightening, with the chainsaw and necks and heads flying and little Henrietta underneath and underneath the floorboards, everything like that. And then the ending just you just ended the film like, oh man, it's just gonna end like that. I really liked it. I expected Evil Dead to be in this list. Evil Dead 2, I should say. I'm sorry. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, and then what happened next with the Army of Darkness when it finally did come out. What that did, it kind of changed things. But look, Evil Dead Burn's about to come out this weekend, so this thing really did have an impact on the community and the horror genre in general, and movie making and everything like that. And for me, when I finally did see The Evil Dead, I'm like, oh, it's the same thing. It's just a little bit different, So it was pretty much a redo. The original Evil Dead had been out of print. It was kind of banned, so to speak. And they're like, yo, it's too terrible. We're not putting this out. So they redid it, Evil Dead 2. It had a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and it was a winning formula. And the rest is history. It made its mark. So I'm down with this being in the top 10. Absolutely.
100%. I got to agree. Sammy, you go. Yep.
No, I piggyback off of everything that Swift said. I definitely knew. I was like 99% sure that Evil Dead 2 was going to make it on the top 10. And without a doubt, because you can't, especially for its time, I don't think there was any other horror movie out there that could even be remotely close to being in the same lane as the entire franchise in general, or, Evil Dead 2. There was no competition whatsoever. Everything from the acting, like you said, the slapstick humor, it had a good balance because of course it's a horror movie, but they had their comedic aspects to it. So it wasn't overdone. It wasn't messy. It wasn't, it was literally messy. For sure. Lots of gore. But it wasn't disorganized. You didn't feel like, what is their intention with the movie? The cinematography in general with the camera angles was just, there's nothing that can compare to that. So I'm not surprised that it made it to the top 10, and it definitely deserves its spot for sure in the top 10. You can't, there's no way that you can replicate that franchise any better than the originals has become for us.
100% agree with both of you. I couldn't have said it better. Evil Dead, just from top to bottom, the second installment was just so much fun. the possession of Ash was hilarious. The ending with the portal, and then you talk about the it continues, it grows the lore of the Necronomicon, and about unleashing the Kandarian demons. Just that whole lore, continues, and it builds that whole lore around the Book of the Dead. And then, even the chainsaw, the hand, that was a legit chainsaw prop that Ash had on his hand. And I just thought it was a fun watch, man. It was just so over the top. And it just personifies like Evil Dead, the franchise, with all the gore and all the slapstick comedy, everything. That's Evil Dead. When I think of Evil Dead in the franchise, I think of Evil Dead 2. First thing that comes to mind. So hell of a sequel. I want to go to some of the comments. What we have over here. Right. Oh, I see John Walsh in the building. Hell yeah. Campbell kicks ass.
Hey, we got John Walsh in the building.
My daughter made me watch it. Who came up with this list? Tony, I'm glad you asked that question, Tony, because my lovely Horror 365 family members in the Horror 365 universe that commented on the post. So you could thank everybody out there if you don't like this list, because if it was up to me, half of these movies would have been on the list, but that's just me. But nonetheless, we put it together, and this is one that I would have definitely added to the list. Chris Wells. Oh, yes, Evil Dead 2 is so good. Both the original and part 2 blend comedy and horror perfectly. It completely changed the genre with that mix. And I got to say, to that point, thank you, Chris, because Swift, you talk about, I'm not one of these comedy horror guys. You know what I'm saying, Jimmy?
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yet you love this movie. So
Yeah.
if it's done right, Swift does
yeah. There you go. There you go.
If it's done right, Swift does like. There it is. So, all right. Moving along here. Slick Rick, Evil Dead 2 would likely be my number one between the films that you've named thus far. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got.
Nice.
Five. This ragtag list. Mike Ricci. Why didn't you comment with your list, Mike? Unless you did it. Maybe I can look here. I don't think so. Joe, what's up, Joe? Welcome to the madness.
Hello.
Evil Dead sucks. Ooh, Mama Swift with the Vince McMahon low blow right there. There it is. Mama Swift.
Yeah.
Mama Swift, tell us why in the comments you weren't like what you didn't like about it. I'm curious. Love to know.
Yeah, please.
Well.
Jimmy Swift. Oh man, love comedy horror. Joe Smith,
Yeah.
Root for Bruce. Yes. Kate Warner in the house. Thank you, Kate. Yes.
Hey, we got Kate in the house. What's up, Kate? We were just talking about you a little while ago.
We're rooting for Bruce.
Speaking, yeah, let's go, Bruce. Let's do it, everybody. Let's pray for Bruce Campbell to kick cancer's butt. Let me talk real quick. I know I keep interjecting, but let me talk real quick about horror comedy. Horror comedy, like Jimmy says, and much like this, Evil Dead 2, when it's done well, it works. And there's no better reflection of it, not only than Evil Dead Part 2, but Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. You watch that movie, it's 100% a Universal monster movie. All of the scares, everything that works, everything that you have come to expect from a Universal monster movie. And then it's also 100% adhering to Laurel and Hardy. I mean, Abbott and Costello, I said Laurel and Hardy, bugging.
Yeah.
It's 100% adhering to Abbott and Costello as well. There's no compromise. They're both completely what they are. And they're matched together. That's how you make horror comedy work. Horror in there with comedic things. That's how you make it work. It's not all of this nonsense that I get so pissed off at, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Yeah, no, it's very well said. Right, I love Abbott and Costello movies, man.
Yeah.
That was the first one I watched, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. And it's just something about those older films, black and white films. It has its own vibe, its own feel to it. I love the original Universal Monsters movies, man, like Dracula, 31, Bela Lugosi, and Frankenstein, and The Bride of Frankenstein. I mean, all those movies, classic. So we definitely got to have an episode on Universal Monsters movies for sure. But Swift, you're right about blending it. If it's done right, man, I get it 100%. So
absolutely.
We're going to move along here. Number 4. We're over the halfway mark now. And where are we? Okay. Number 4. Aliens. Number 4. Okay. Aliens. Let's go, baby. You know who I know would want to have joined this conversation since I just said Evil Dead and now Aliens? Brendan from Our Life in Horror. So if anybody take this clip, we love you, Brendan. We miss you. And I know he would have a lot to say about these two.
Same, Brendan. Love you. Love you both. Congratulations too, by the way.
And yes, and congratulations on the baby girl. So, if it was a boy, I would say, Jimmy J would have been the name, but, a girl. I guess we'll have to go with Sammy Joe. I don't know. That's
Hey.
Anyway. Let's talk about aliens. Who wants to take the floor on this first? Sam, Swift, anyone?
Let me go. I'll go. I would say, to me, Aliens is number one. It's the follow-up to an amazing, terrifying film called Alien from 1979, I believe.
Yeah.
It invented how you do horror in space. I mean, I know there were other films, but this one was really, really scary. Tonally, it captured everything. So when Aliens came out, it was James Cameron behind the camera, you know, when the director's chair, and Aliens would just turn. It was a freaking blast. I remember watching Aliens, and man, it was horror. It was body horror. It was a creature feature. It was all of these things mixed in one, and then it was action. It was an action-packed masterpiece. I had so much fun with it. The characters in the film were so well done. You love these characters. You didn't want anything to happen to any of these characters. And I'm talking about every freaking character, from Ripley to Newt, all the way down to the Space Marines. You just connected with these characters so much. You know, Bill Paxton was in there killing it. Rest in peace. It was so, even down to Goldstein. I forget her first name, but she played Private Vasquez. Like, all of the characters here. You had Lance Henriksen. Man, this movie was so much fun. It was so good. It was action-packed, and it showed you how to really follow up on a movie like that. You got to switch it up a little bit, because trying to match the fear, the scares from the original one would have been a harsh undertaking. But this thing was scary. They had the body horror, horrific imagery. You seen the all of the bodies that were cocooned and everything like that. Man, this movie was so much fun. I would have this number 2, maybe number 1 on my personal list, but I'm not mad at it at all, man. I love this flick. This and everybody, oh, it's not horror, it's sci-fi. It's action. Listen, it's horror, it's body horror, it's creature feature. This is a horror movie. Why can't you fight back in a horror movie? Why can't you set up machine guns, and when the bad guy tries to come for you, they getting turned into Swiss cheese? Why can't you do that? Yeah, that's action packed, but why can't you do that? You know, I'm down with it. I love this film.
Good stuff,
Yeah.
Swift. Yeah, good stuff. Sammy, what were you going to say?
No, I have nothing negative at all, or any opposing opinion about the Alien franchise in general. It just keeps growing and growing, and that just speaks for itself because of how impactful the movie has become to us as the viewers. I don't remember how old I was when I watched the movie, but I remember the lasting impression of the aliens in general. I felt like I could feel the slime coming through the screen when it was opening its mouth, and it was dripping. All the practical effects in that film, especially, what was it, 1979, right? Was it the movie?
The original was 79. The sequel was 86.
86, yes.
Yeah.
But
Happy 40 years.
yeah.
40 years. Yeah.
But it's the impact, again, from, like you were saying, Swift, the body horror that it created without overdoing it. It wasn't overly saturated with tons of guts and gore. Like, yes, there were definitely certain scenes where it was amplified, but they had such a good balance, and it gave a great sense of that claustrophobic feeling as well, which they knew how to properly make this film from the beginning to the end so powerful and memorable. And like you said, the characters too, you didn't want anything to happen to them. You felt a connection with them. You felt the bonding, that you empathized with them. I just remember, like, just seeing it, and I felt like I could smell it with all, like, the smoking going on everywhere. So it definitely deserves its spot for the top 10. I'm not going to argue that at all. So kudos.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that alien queen, come on, that alien queen, that's a monster. It turns into a monster movie. Like, and answer me this. Answer me this. What's more scary? What's more scary than the scene where the Marines are walking around and you realize that the ceiling is just a bunch of xenomorphs trapped together? You see it move and you're like, oh, what the hell is going on? Yo, get out of there, get out of there. What's more scary than that? Than that scene right there. You just see the ceiling and walls moving. You're like, yo, like there's nothing more scary than that. Like that's one of the most scary things in cinema. That scene. Yeah. You just see the ceiling and walls moving. You're like, holy shit, man! This movie was sick. If anyone in the chat, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
No, I'm saying it's iconic. Continue what you're saying.
Yeah, anyone in the chat, if you have never seen Aliens, go watch this thing. It's the 40th anniversary right now. You are gonna learn about horror and sci-fi and action combined. You're gonna have a great time. And come back and let us know what you think. But please. Go and watch this thing. This is James Cameron. Please go and watch this thing.
But I agree with like what you were saying before, though, Swift, too. Like bringing up the whole sci-fi. People are saying like, oh, it's just a sci-fi film. I get where they're coming from for sure when they have that perspective. But like for me personally, I still put sci-fi in like the horror column. Like I feel like the Aliens belongs in the horror world because I mean, yes, it is sci-fi. Yes, it's like supernatural, and literally it's aliens, but it's not some like, ooh, let's look at the sky and see what we find. Are we gonna find a spaceship up there? We're gonna see ET. Like, no, this is what nightmares are made of. Nobody wants to get stuck in. That is terrifying. That is nightmare fuel. I think it belongs in the horror category. Yeah,
I agree. That the cocoons, like, all of that stuff, man. It's terrifying. This is terrifying stuff. You got the face huggers. Come on. I mean, there's so many different monsters. There's so many different monsters in this particular film.
So okay, we got a good conversation here going in the chat. I'm listening to this because I think Aliens was better than the original 1979 Alien. As many people, I think, would agree with that. But, we got a debate going here about Aliens being a horror film. I feel creature feature. I get it. It's more action. But let's get to it right now. I think it was Dustin. Got to go back.
Dustin, what's up, bro?
Dustin.
How are you, buddy?
Guy, I love Aliens, but it's not a horror movie. It's a sci-fi action movie. The original Alien was a horror movie.
Alien was undeniably a horror movie. That was an undeniable horror movie, but it was also sci-fi. It was a bunch of people on a spaceship. It was a different type of story. But when like everything I said, when you look at the body horror, it's a monster movie. It's all of these things mixed together. I think there's horror in that,
I like that though. What they double feature podcast said that there was horror elements to it. I like that.
There's horror elements to it. Yeah. So like it's
listen,
gray areas. Yeah.
It's only action because they were trying to fight back. Like what are we talking about? Like if you had arms and Michael Myers was coming at you and you had the freaking arsenal, you telling me that's not gonna be an action movie? It's gonna be Swiss cheese time. And you're gonna turn into Predator with the chain gun. That's what it's gonna be. If you had arms on you and any of these types of characters, any of these antagonists came after you, you're gonna show them what time it is. It's gonna be 4th of July. So it will turn into action because we would get active.
Dusty says, love you, Swift, but Aliens is a horror movie, then Terminator 2 is a horror movie. Now, okay.
Even Terminator 2 has some horror elements. It's definitely more action sci-fi, but Terminator 2 has horror elements as well.
Yeah, so it was a tearjerker at the end of Terminator 2 as well. Like that,
man.
Anyway, you talk about it. It's like that debate. It's that gray area, right? For Aliens, it is. So does Predator. But there are horror elements. There's enough horror elements in there, and I look at it as a creature feature. That's how I look at it. Predator. I mean,
And
it was
I'm not
pretty
mad at
horrific
you,
when
Dustin.
Dylan's arm
Yeah.
came off. You know,
Yeah.
he got shot off by the Predator. That was pretty damn horrific. And Aliens have scenes, like you said, there's horror elements in there. So I can't fully disagree with the statement that it definitely is more of a sci-fi action, but
Mhm.
I would still put it under the horror category as well. Sci-fi horror.
But I'm not mad at anybody who thinks otherwise. I definitely understand where you're coming from with it.
Yeah,
you know.
I definitely get it. Yeah. That's
Killer
true.
clowns or aliens ain't
Johnny
considered horror.
Stars.
Yeah. Listen, a lot of people here. Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
Wait, we're talking about Killer Clowns movie.
Joe wrote a novel here. Hold on, Joe.
Okay,
horror
let's see what Chris.
They have totally different vibes, but they're not mutually exclusive. From the 1938 War of the Worlds radio broadcast that terrified listeners to Ridley Scott's 1979 horror movie classic Alien, the two genres have a long history of happily walking hand in hand. Very well said, Joe. Just look at how many successful Alien sequels there have been over the past 46 years. Yes, Joe, love that comment, man. 100% yeah, no, agree. Dustin. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
even
Dustin, I'm dying to hear. What do you think about the original Terminator? Also, James Cameron, everybody. The original Terminator. How would you classify that? Because I call that a pure horror movie. The original Terminator, 1984, pure horror.
This
and
old
then
lady opened the door. I'm sorry, Swift. I'm just thinking because you said this old lady opened the door. Sadakana, boom, blew her fucking way, right? Like just kicked the door, blew. That's fucking horrific. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, anyway,
I like to call it a slasher. Like I call the original Terminator a slasher, just because it has all of the slasher film beats. It has all of the beats of a good slasher movie. But you know, there's no slashing really in it. But I call it a slasher because it has all of those beats in it. Yeah. But Dustin, I love it, bro. I love it. Original Terminator, 100%. Yeah. And then they went even T2 had horror elements in it, but it was we were just talking about that. Yeah.
Love Near Dark as well.
Yeah.
Also, Joe says horror is a genre of speculative fiction intended to disturb, frighten, or scare an audience by creating an eerie and frightening atmosphere. It often explores themes like death, evil, and supernatural through stories of demons, witches, vampires, werewolves, and ghosts. Thank you for the Wikipedia definition, Joe. We love you. It's but I love it because this gives us something to talk about, man. I love engaging. Yeah. I love hearing different opinions and you know, pontificating upon mine. You know, I love doing this. So this is a lot of fun. So, okay.
Yeah, thank you, Dustin, for hitting us up and thank you. You're here every week, man. Thank you so much, man. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah, that's true. Look at this. Villain Xenomorph does play a slasher, though. Yep, the way they creep in the dark, sneak up, there are slasher elements for them. 100%. Come on, Myers, damn it.
You know what I find interesting is like how we're talking about like different elements in movies. You know, is it a creature feature, is it sci-fi, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, when you watch a horror movie and there's a romance involved, a breakup or a death in that romantic element of that horror movie, you don't hear, I haven't heard anybody talk about or trying to put in, well, if they had a romance scene, well, that, and it's a comedy too in a horror movie, it's considered now a rom-com. Like, if you think about it, no one's bringing up like that aspect where it's like, well, there was an emotional connection, so now let's name it a soap opera. Let's really get into the nitty-gritty of things. So like, there's so much dissecting involved when it comes to, is it sci-fi, is it slasher, is it, creature feature and all that stuff. But there's also other elements in horror too. You see a bunch of romantic elements involved, who's cheating or who lost their husband or who's dying in a horror movie. But if that's the case, and you're going to debate about, is it the sci-fi creature feature, but you have romantic elements, how come you're not adding that it's, a romantic thing as well? We're focusing solely on the horror aspect. So like the nitty gritty stuff I find interesting.
Yeah. No, I love that, Sam. Yeah, 1800s. That's why I hated Interstellar. Was a soap opera. Florida Dead Vader, what's happening, buddy? Welcome to the
Hello.
madness.
We got Florida Dad Vader in the house. What's up, Florida Dad Vader? How you doing, bro?
We got Storm that popped in. R365 family member Storm. What's going on?
Stormy.
And Johnny Sparks is on the road, man. Johnny's one of the hardest working men I know.
Johnny, we love you, buddy.
He's been dying to come on the show. For those that were asking about John is going to be back sometime soon. I got a couple messages about John. John's good. He's just He's a workaholic. Has a lot of work right now. He's a one-man army for his business. So much love, John. We'll get you back on whenever you can, buddy. You know, you're more than welcome anytime. Joe, when Arnold came to the door looking for Sarah, it did feel like Rampage. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Good point there. And it was that original Terminator, even though 2 is my favorite entire franchise and many others, definitely better than the original. But the original, it was more horrific, man. The tech noir scene was iconic in that club. Loved it. All right. So we're going to get to number 3. We're up to number 3 right now. This upset me. I guess what else did it? Here we go. Drum roll. Top 10 sequels. Yeah. Halloween 2. I shot him 6 times. Steven is here. I tell you, I can't find the graphic. I tried to take it off the screen, damn it. There it is. Oh, man. Halloween 2. What I said is better than the original. It's better than the OG in 78. And that's my opinion. We get more of the night that he came home, more of the madness, more Michael. And he's unhinged. And Loomis is unhinged in this one. And we get, that backstory that people love or hate, finding out, oh, wait a minute, that's his sister? Part 2 overall, I enjoyed much more than the original. I feel this should have been number 1 on the list. It was tough for me between that and 2018. But yes, part 2, Halloween 2, makes it to number 3, spot number 3. And I got to say this. You look at it, right? People can watch it as a double feature, which you should, right? Halloween 1, 78, and 2, and just continuation from the first one. I can watch this. I can pop this on anytime by itself. It's a great film, and I'll say it. I don't care what anybody says here. It is. What do we got? Somebody, Jimmy's on drugs. No, this is not Jimmy. This is Jimmy on drugs. No, Halloween 2. Overall, I mean, better kills, better sequence of events, better loot, unhinged, better than the original. Yes, thank you. I'll stand on it. I'll die on that hill double feature. And believe me, some of you might kill me. But just think about it, though. Think about what we got in the original. We got Michael. We didn't get too much action. We got a couple girls here. Oh, okay, speed kills, jerk. Oh, and then they're getting whacked and whatever else is happening. Michael's hot. Come on, man. And then we get Loomis. You're just starting to get to know Loomis. In the second one, that's it. I shot him, Sheriff. And this is where we start to see that crazy Loomis. And Loomis makes this franchise. I don't care what anybody says. Part 4 and 5, we got the best Dr. Loomis, the best Donald Pleasance in the entire franchise. He was just off his rocker, man. But this is where it started.
Rest in peace, Ben Tramer.
yeah, man. Hey, this was. I mean, I love it. I love the second installment, the hospital sequence, and everything that happened in this movie. What do you guys think about Halloween Part 2?
I'm surprised it's not number 1. I really thought that's some. I'm glad it's in the top 5, top whatever 3. But I'm curious what number 1 is going to be now that we've went over all the ones I thought would be further up in the lineup. But no, I enjoyed it. I did like it. I am not a very big. It's better than the original. Yeah.
Thank you, Storm.
I do. Yeah, I do like how Dr. Loomis goes quite haywire for sure. His colors are coming out. You get to see his character, his passion. I definitely enjoy it. I definitely deserve a spot in the 10, but I'm actually really taken back that it's not number 1. I don't know what number 1 could be. Hunter, if you're in the chat, you should definitely chime in because I know you're a Halloween fan, diehard Halloween fan. But I enjoyed it. I approve. So I can't argue that, Jimmy. I know that you're very passionate about Halloween too, and I support that.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. And Big Ben getting clobbered by the police car going down a residential block 60 miles an hour, by the way. Was in an explosion scene that you've seen in a Schwarzenegger film. It was incredible. Come on, that alone right there, man, made it. But let's go to some of the comments. Swift, we're gonna get to you right now, but I want to go to some. Oh, look at this. Of course, I got some people after me already. All right, let's see. Slick Rick, better kills, better Loomis. I'll give you that. But dude gets both his eyes shot on his. Okay, I get it. Okay. I'm gonna go to New York and have Swift teach me how to box and shake Jimmy's house. Well, good luck with every day in New York. You gotta find me first. I'm like the fucking
Rob, make sure you bring the popcorn because I'll be watching. The popcorn,
you know,
there.
man, I can't disagree with that. It's gonna be a short fight, Sam. It's gonna be shorter than Tyson. Don't worry about it. He's gonna be one shot. Rob's down. So, no, but if Swift is teaching, that might be Jimmy down. The whole enchilada. Listen, part 4 was a damn good installment. I love part 4, man. It's a close one. It's a close one. The only reason I think part 2 wins it for me is because of the nostalgia purpose. And just for me, why I picked that over part 4. That's the deciding factor. And just in the sequence coming off, it just comes off the original. The same night, same characters. Anyway, what else we got here? Ben Tramer walking across. Yeah, exactly. 90 miles an hour.
You.
Look, I out of here by saying,
bye, Kate. Love you. Thank you so much for hanging out.
I'm sorry, Kate. See, Kate's like, I'm out of here. Jimmy said 2's better than the original. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Halloween 2 is great, but Halloween 4.
Yeah,
always my favorite. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
The best, that's a hot take. The best ending in the entire series. I mean, it was a good ending. Again,
series.
Here's Jamie, Danielle Harris. Here's Loomis. No.
Yeah.
The guys fucking melted or on the wall over there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh, it was great. It was good. But yeah, no, I said enough about this. I'm very passionate about this. But you guys, does anything else you want to add to it?
Yeah, let me see something. Halloween 2, my first movie memory. I tell everybody, anybody knows Swift, you know this. Halloween 2 is my first movie memory. That's the movie I remember, the first ever. That's my very first memory of ever watching a movie. I love Halloween 2. It means so much to me. I enjoy it so much. There's so many things in this movie that just define the character of Michael Myers to me, you know. But also saying that, and it's one of my favorite movies ever. I would say it has no business this high on the list. No business. That this thing's got no business being higher than Aliens, you know. And I enjoy Halloween 2 more. That's my movie. That's my thing. But it's got no business up here right now. I would dare say maybe it should be maybe number 5. You know, I would dare, you know, I would say that it should be maybe number 5 or something. But there are other movies here that are superior to this movie. I don't enjoy them more, but they're superior to this one. Boxing New York music. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Take your best shot. I'm really surprised this movie made it this high, but I'm happy it did because I love the movie. But personally, I think it has no business this high on the list. There's just so many other sequels, in my opinion, that are superior as movies. This is great as an extension of the first film, but there are so many other movies that are superior to this as movies. But listen, I like it.
I didn't like Danielle. Annoyed me a little. Well, I mean, you know, I think, yeah, some of the things that she says, it's her sound. She's a kid, just the voice, though. Like a real sister, all that shit. Part 4, man. Danielle actually had an annoying voice in part 4. Maybe that's why I took a lot of her speech out in part 5, and she was just, you know, having these visions, convulsing, and Loomis is nothing. Anyway, still great installments. But Swift, Sammy, thank you for all of that input. Even though I know a lot of you don't agree with me on it, part 2 is better than the original. I'll keep saying it, and I'll walk outside with the vest on, baby, because I'm going to stand on what I said. It is better, and it deserves to be this high, Swift. I'm sorry you feel that way, man.
Walk outside with the vest off. Walk outside with the vest off. Let's see what you do.
Yeah, I walk outside with the blazer. This is a bulletproof blazer, baby. That's it. All I'm saying is there may or may not have been a recount. Florida Dad Vader knows what I'm talking about. May have not been a recount in these picks over here to put Halloween 2 at spot number 3. But anyway, nonetheless, there we stand. Okay, and I want to say there's a movie that I'm going to bring up at the end of this that I was disgusted with all of you. I was disgusted. It made so many people's list, and we'll talk about it when we're done with it. But we got to get to number 2 right now. Yeah, number 2. And it's right. It's so fitting how I said that when we're at spot 2, because I want to take a number 2 on this movie. Oh, my God. It's unbelievable. But not this one I'm about to mention. The one I'm going to mention afterwards that surprisingly made so many lists. But anyway, here we go. We're going to get to spot number 2. Top horror movie scene. Baby. Oh, yes. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream Warriors. Come on, man. Don't hear that docking, baby. Hear that docking? Oh, man.
I want a headbang.
Iconic. This one right here. This one should have been number 1. My book. Because
what the hell is number 1?
I know I could rant. I've been rambling so much here. I'll give you guys the floor. Talk about Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream World, because I have a lot to say about this film, but I want everybody else to talk about this film. Sammy, Swift.
I'm not surprised that it made in the top 10. I knew it was going to be Halloween. I knew it was going to be Child's Play, Nightmare on Elm Street. Probably there's going to be the next one's probably going to be Jason Voorhees or something. I don't know. But with Dream Warriors, it's definitely probably one of my favorites of the entire series. He is just so freaking disturbing in this one. I remember as a kid watching it, but mainly the scene of him like eating her, and when Freddy's like sucking her up when he like transforms.
The giant Freddy Tremor.
Yeah.
Freddy.
Yeah, the giant tremor thing. I just think this was. The storyline was great. He was creepier than ever. Scared the daylights out of me, but yet just kept me on the edge of my seat because I keep wanting. I wanted more. And the one besides him being like a freaking trimmer, trying to eat her, I felt so bad for that girl when she's just simply trying to watch the TV. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't she smoking a cigarette, or was she trying to smoke a cigarette while she's watching the TV? And he like picks up the girl and he just like, welcome to prime time, bitch. Like,
I love it, Sam.
Like,
Sam's
what? It definitely, absolutely deserves its spot in the top 10 without question, without a doubt. I just think that Freddie nailed it. I think all the characters, especially because it was such a vulnerable storyline with all of them, where they all had their ailments in their own way. Some were stubborn, some were thick-headed, some didn't want help. They were just in their own bubble. They all had their own personalities, and they were all unique in their own way. So you can't help yourself but watch and at least feel some compelled compassion towards them for what they're all struggling with. And then there comes Freddy, just pulling you out of the water and then drowning you, pulls you out and then drowns you, and just try to freaking ruins your recovery. This guy is the devil. The devil. The devil.
Okay. All right, Sammy, love it all. So I love Unhinged Sam. I love it. So Swift, talk to us, man. Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors. I know you're a big Freddy fan, dude. So
Do you really want me to?
yeah, before I get into it, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So boom, let's go. Everybody knows what I think about Freddy. I think Freddy's a wuss. You know, he's I don't really have respect for Freddy as a slasher, as a killer. I think he's soft. I think he's butter soft. In fact, he's softer than the butter soft leather I got in the closet over here. You know, that break out when it's, yeah, he's softer than that. But as far as this movie goes, it's all about ensembles, and this film, I think it belongs in this list. I'm not a Freddy fan. I like the original, and I like this one. And it introduced us to characters that we really, related to in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you were not going through what they were going through, as kids, right? Yeah. But when you see what they could be in their dreams, like in what they could be, what they could become, like we all thought that shit was cool. And they introduced a bunch of characters that we cared about, and it hurt to see them get killed, So I definitely think this belongs on the list. It kind of rejuvenated Nightmare on Elm Street as a franchise, because the first one was so iconic. It was so popular. Then the second one came out. It was more terrifying. It was scarier. But people kind of felt like it didn't kind of, it kind of went somewhere people didn't really want it to go. From what I hear now, I still think Nightmare 2 has one of the best opening scenes for a horror movie ever. But number 3 was good. I remember watching it again on tape, and I remember having a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's the first time I remember Freddy being a freaking bozo, a fucking clown.
Oh God!
Freddy. Yeah, it solidified me thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do Freddy. Yeah, I'm gonna do Freddy like that. I'm gonna do him dirty. Yeah. This solidified me thinking he was such a wuss. You know what I mean? Like, he really came off like such a freaking clown, such a bozo. Just an opportunist, sniveling piece of crap. There's some. We already know that about him. He's a serial killer. Yeah. But he was just a slime ball. Opportunistic slime ball. But it was fun, and I think it belongs on the list because this is so many people's favorite installment of the Nightmare series, and it brought back Nancy from the original. So it made you feel something that you felt when you first watched it. So I thought it was good. John Saxon was in here as well, the father. So it brought familiar characters, and it introduced some characters that this film introduced. Kincaid, which is our good friend Ken Sagos, and for a lot of people that I know, that's their favorite character in the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want to be strong enough? Going back to talk about action, who doesn't want to be strong enough to go toe to toe with the antagonist of their horror film? You know what I mean? Who doesn't want to? What kid doesn't want to be that strong guy? Yeah, super strength. Like, you tough, Freddy, but I'll show you. I'm not gonna say what he said, but you can't handle my muscles. That as a kid, that's what we want to do, be the strongest, everything like that. So I think it belongs there.
So I'm going to tell you this right now. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. You come off the OG, right? And we all love the original Nightmare on Elm Street 1984 classic. Then we go to part 2, which was completely different. Did not follow the original storyline, but it was a damn good film. And it was the most horrific Freddy Krueger we've seen, the iconic pool scene. Just the opening sequence, to your point, Swift, with the school bus. Great opening sequence. Love part 2. But when we got to 3, we went back to the beginning. As, quote my main man, Randy would say, a trilogy, we're going back to the beginning. And all bets is off. It can be Reservoir Dogs by the time this shit is done. Now, this is what happened here. In this one, we got Nancy back, Heather Langenkamp. She's coming back to Weston Hills. We see now these kids that are suffering. There's a group of kids, the Elm Street kids, that are in this psych ward because they all have one thing in common. They're having these dreams. And it was the Avengers of horror right here. You have, this is the first movie. I mean, yes, okay. You could say Nancy fought back, Krueger in the original, setting booby traps like out of Home Alone. Okay. And now we got a group of kids saying, we're not going to take this anymore. We're going to stand up to Krueger, and all different, all unique, different characters that people could relate to during that time period. The Wizard Master, right? Ira sitting in the chair playing in D&D. And then Kincaid, the man, super strength, his superpower. The badass Taryn, soon to be movie star. And then you see what happened. The kills in this movie, the puppet kill that we seen with Bradley Gregg when he cut his veins, and that iconic, that scene. Some of the other kills, the Welcome to Prime Time, classic one-liners that we got from Freddy Krueger. The theme, the music at the end, that docking, when those credits hit, bang. Then you find a little bit out of Krueger and Krueger's mom, Amanda Krueger. You get introduced to new characters. We bring back John Saxon. We tie up loose ends. We get a killer conclusion, which I didn't see coming. And I'm telling you, this is a damn good sequel. Would have been my number one, personally. And yes, I seen Rob saying Freddy's dead.
Wolfpack in the house.
But let's call a spade a spade. This right here was an iconic horror movie sequel. I enjoy this more than the original. Than the original.
I love it. I just think you both are so comical. I love it because you have a certain facial expression when you're heated, Jimmy, and so do you, Swift. And I can tell, like, right before either one of you open your mouth, whatever facial expression you have, I know it's going to be heated. It's going to be very passionate. I like it. Keep it up, gentlemen.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. So, that's what I got to say about Dream Warriors. I want to go to some of the comments. I know people were sounding off, so we're going to go to the comments before we get to our number one. Our number one coming up soon. But here we go. Storm, 4 and 5. Top tier of the franchise. Ooh, 4 and 5. Oh, man, we got to say that for another show. 4 is good. 5? Ugh, we'll save that. I got a little heartburn with that one. I don't mind Danielle Harris as a kid at Halloween. Okay. Stop pretending. Okay, what do we got? Let's just scroll down. Jimmy, some flag for my opinions. Okay, yeah, day better than dawn. Hey, you standing what you believe in, bro.
Day better than dawn. Oh, shit. Okay.
Dream Warriors, the third best nightmare film. Yeah, and then you woke up, Rob, from that nightmare you had. Oh, man. I had to ruin it. They were all 2s. 2 is good. 2 is good, though. It's just not. Dalek, listen, brother. Yeah. Yeah, my opinion at least. And apparently many others.
This is according to everybody, all of the comments, all the team members, the comments. Yeah, we took everything into consideration.
New Nightmare and 84, both better. Man. Rick, I don't know, man. Maybe one day you'll realize what I'm saying. Now that's a sequel deserves to be. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. On the props for Dream Warriors, the love for Dream Warriors, pouring in. He's totally unhinged.
My face, he's totally
Richie,
unhinged.
Spoiler alert, Richie. All night you've been saying it. The Exorcist 3. I'm sorry, brother. It's not on the list. It just didn't make it.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe that The Exorcist 3 didn't make it. I really couldn't.
Dream Warriors has Freddy in the perfect sweet spot of having comedy but still being scary. Yeah, Dustin, love it.
Yeah,
1, 2,
Dustin,
Freddy.
he wasn't scary to me in that one, man. Like 1, 2, Freddy. I wish Freddy would come for me. I'll show him what a nightmare really is.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll take him through Brownsville a little bit.
Oh boy. Oh, he's gonna get washed. Dream Warriors.
Take him to the old block.
It is better than Freddy's Dead, but Freddy's Dead, Rob, is still a good movie.
Jimmy made me watch that one.
Freddie or Corey Cunningham? Oh, Corey Cunningham, hands down, bro.
Who's worse?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Corey. Yeah, Corey.
See, we all agree on that. Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam. We all are in agreement here. Wolfpack, Maine. What's happening? Wolfpack in the house.
Wolfpack in the house.
Wolfpack.
May
May
2027.
27th, Great Warriors live in Hey, Dustin,
Ooh,
you never know what's going to happen, man. We might.
40th anniversary celebration brought to you by Hot DC5 live from the Wilderness. Listen, what are you doing in May, Jimmy? You got anything planned for May?
What am I doing in May? I'll tell you. We might be doing
let's
Dreamworks,
look
man.
into the calendar. Let's look
A
at
little,
something.
little exclusive here from people over here. You know, nothing's said, but I tell you, I spoke to my good friend, Mr. Ken Sagos, and he's in. He's game for an event next year. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, it's got to make sense. John, you and I got to bring sci-fi up, horror standards. So anyway, there it is. Freddy's.
That's it. Freddy's. I'm sorry, Freddy's. Dream Warriors, Freddy Part 3. But before we get into number one, I gotta sound off a little bit and talk my shit. But before I do that, Sam, do you want to talk your shit?
Talk my shit.
Yeah, you want to talk your shit? You know, you don't have to. I'm just asking you because I'm about to go off a little bit.
What happened?
Yeah, I want to talk my shit before we get to number one.
Okay.
Yeah, before we get to number one, I want to talk my shit a little bit, man. I find it insanely disrespectful, right? Insanely disrespectful, and I'm not even joking about this. And criminally disrespectful that we don't have Psycho 2 on this list. Criminally disrespectful that we don't have Halloween 2018 on this list.
2018, yeah.
Criminally disrespectful that we don't have The Bride of Frankenstein. Criminally disrespectful that we don't have Blade 2 on this list. And criminally disrespectful that we don't have Exorcist 3 on this list. That's all. I was going to go off. I'm not even going to go off. I'm really surprised. You know, it's not disrespectful. It's everything that you guys like. And over here in the universe, everything like that. But I just can't believe it. Like I really thought, at least Psycho 2. I thought Psycho 2 was going to make it on here. I really thought Exorcist 3 was going to make it on this list. And I'm sorry that I kind of ruined what number one is going to be, Jimmy. I hope I didn't do that, but you already said one of these wasn't on it. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that none of those films made this list. And that was it. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to talk my shit with that a little bit.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of me for a second.
I scared the shit out of myself. I scared the shit out. The results of this scared the shit out of me. You know.
So, Sammy, you got anything you want to talk before we get to number one?
No, I agree. I agree with Swift. But there are other things that I had like on my list too that I'm not. It's not that I'm not surprised didn't make it because they're not. I would say like universally popular, you know, franchise movies per se. But with the list that you brought up, Swift, I am shocked, but I'm at the same time not so much because I feel like a lot of the films that we brought up are they're not that modern because obviously they're 80s, but they're the most well-known, I guess you could say, in society of the horror community, which, you know, respect to each their own. I go in open-minded like we all do, but there are other ones that are, like you mentioned, that I'm just taken back by that it hasn't made the list, but I'm not too surprised to be frank, because, you know, the other ones, I'm like, I even said it before. I'm like, nailed it. I was like, I knew that was going to show up. I had a feeling that one was going to show up. So,
yeah,
you know, it's a nice different perspective to see things, even if I don't agree with it. But I agree. I'm with you, buddy.
But it's awesome to gauge what everybody's thinking. It's awesome. You know, it's definitely eye-opening. You know
what I seen everybody was thinking, Swift? everybody wasn't thinking. They were not. Okay, because I'm going to get to this after we get to number one because I'm going to save it. I'm just going to save it. Okay, let's just get to number one. Let's get to number one. No, it's not Piranha 2, Dalek. I'm sorry.
Wait. Before we get to Jimmy, chat. What do you think number one is? Everybody, just sound off in the chat real quick. What you think is missing from this list? Just sound off in the chat.
Can I guess? Can we go around the room? Well, Jimmy, you know what the list is, so
I got the list.
Well, you could take a shot, but we can't say what it is. But you could take a shot. We're not gonna confirm nor deny until
it's either gonna be something with Friday the 13th or Conjuring. Those are my guesses. I don't know what you guys think in the comments, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those two.
We will not confirm nor deny until we say the name of this film.
Rob, Urban Harvest. That's a close one, Rob. Yeah.
If it's any one of those, I'm going to be pissed.
No. Okay. Friday 2. Let's see.
Everybody.
Terrifier 2, just to say, was number 10, Dustin. That was number 10 on the list.
Yeah. So, Terrifier 2 came in number 10.
Before I get to 1, 2, I want to say that this list was made from a Horror 365 family member. So it was about 8 to 10 people here. On top of that, the Horror 365 universe on social medias. And I will say right now,
You're not happy. You're not happy. So it's something.
No, it's not even about that number one. Number one is good. But I'm disgusted with all of you. And I'm going to get to that. I'll get to that. Whoever voted, I'm disgusted, but we'll get to that. All right, so we got some list Conjuring 2, Predator 2. All right, let's get the drum roll. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Number one, top horror movie sequel of all time, The Dawn of the Dead.
All right.
Dawn of the Dead. Classic film.
You're talking about reinventing the wheel. After Romero's 68 original killer, 10 years later, we get Dawn of the Dead. You put these zombies in a unique setting in a mall. You have the special effects master himself, Tom Savini. All of this combined with characters that you can get behind and just the social commentary of consumerism and everything into this film. It balanced everything out perfectly. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So at number one, it's not number one on my list, but for it to be number one on this list, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad. This is an absolute banger. It's an absolute classic from Romero. What do you guys think of Dawn of the Dead?
I will say
Sammy?
I am very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Because
disappointed.
Yeah, I'm deeply disappointed because that movie ruined my hope that the mall could be my sanctuary.
Oh boy.
I remember because I love that movie. But I remember being a kid and always thinking when I would watch horror movies that why hasn't anybody gone to the mall? The mall is the best place to be safe from the zombies. You got food, you got mattresses, you got clothes, you got weapons. That movie just completely annihilated my vision when the apocalypse comes. So great job doing that. But I think that film definitely deserves a top 10. Maybe not number one, to be honest.
No, not number one, my opinion either.
Not number one. But that film was so well done. I love how they utilize that mall to a T the way I feel like us as civilians would use it during an apocalypse. I love the different personalities and the personalities clashing. I love some of the characters were willing to provide some type of hope and wanting to help, while the others were just stuck in secrecy and hiding things, like a freaking baby giving birth in that freaking Babies R Us shit, whatever that scene was all about, gave me nightmares forever.
This is okay. Yeah. This was the 1978 version.
Oh, the
one.
1978 version.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the
That
1970. Yeah, we didn't specify. Yeah, this is the 78. Yeah. But go ahead, continue cooking. Yeah.
Oh, well, with that one though, that one definitely should have been on the freaking top 10 at some point. But yeah, that movie
Yeah. Yeah.
freaked me up. Absolutely destroyed my vision of the hope of surviving a zombie apocalypse because that movie provided no hope. But still, that one definitely deserves a top 10. I don't think, in my opinion, number one. I think there were other movies that were on the list of top 10 that could have competed for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe, like again, I thought that Halloween 2 probably would have surpassed that for Dawn of the Dead. But I'm not disappointed. I think it definitely deserves its position. Maybe not number one, but it's still a phenomenal film. I personally believe all zombie films, old, new twists, nothing can compare to that. They're all phenomenal in their own way because everybody over decades have been twisting these horror movies with the zombies in their own perspective. And for me, I can't think of one zombie flick that was pure shit. I mean, maybe Zombieland, I'm not that big of a fan of, but overall, all zombie movies are great. So
the beauty of it. Yeah, no, I love it, Sam. And definitely well said. I appreciate your input on this. And I gotta say, you can create a zombie film, and for some damn reason, maybe it's just me, I'm gonna watch it. I mean, how many times all this has been done, and they add to the lore, and they use the same kind of format, so they add their own little things to it. But we know what we're gonna get. It's a zombie movie. Some are better than others. I mean, some are more advanced. Like we've seen, again, I keep talking about Train to Busan. I really like, I've seen Dalek said Zack Snyder. Yeah, his first film was the remake, 2004. That opening sequence in the remake, fucking insane.
Another one. Another one.
Yeah,
another badass opening sequence. Yeah, so, another badass.
That's something we got to talk about. Top opening sequences, the horror movies. That's in the top.
We should do that. That was great to do opening sequences. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's going to be tough. I'm afraid, though. I'm fucking afraid. But everybody out here, the 122 people, and you 8 schleps on my team here that wanted to vote the way you did. This is absurd. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that yet. Swift,
listen, you only picked one for me. So, goodbye. Goodbye.
So what do you got, Swift? What are you thinking of with Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead, classic film. Unlike the effect it had on Sam, for me, it influenced me. It says, yo, if something like this ever breaks out, that's where I'm going. I'm shooting right to the mall. I'm going right over there. I'm going to set up. I'm going to hole up. I'm going to have everything. I'm going to have the food there. I'm going to have different clothing. The showers, you got to watch the showers. I don't really know where you're going to wash your ass. But everything else, you're going to have to bird bath it all the time, in the bathroom. Yeah. So you're gonna be, you're gonna be hurting there. But yeah, man, this was like you said, Jimmy. This is the effects work of Tom Savini, the master. Oh shit! Damn.
Rob, everybody,
later, Rob. Thanks for hanging out, bro. You had incredible performances. They showed you what could happen. What could happen if you hold up in a mall. Like this thing was so influential to influence the game. What's the name of that game? The Dead Rising. Dead Rising. There's a video game, Dead Rising.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, such a fun game. But you had the performances of Ken Foray. Ken Foray stole the show. Flyboy stole the show. Like these ensemble casts, like you really connect with these characters. This is one thing that these films, all of the films on this list, for the most part, this is the one thing they all got in common. Like you really connected with the characters, like with all of the characters. Like when you have these ensembles where you just connect with all of these characters in some way, and it really hurts to see them die. Like when you watch the Friday 13th films, you know, you're there to see them die. You know, when you watch the Halloween films, you're there to see them die. But these films on this list, and this is, of course, this is why these films made the list. People really dig their claws into these characters, man. Every last one of these characters. Walking Dead doesn't exist without Dawn, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Facts. And this movie was awesome, man. It showed, like you said, from the socio-political allegory and all this type of shit. Like this movie was dope, man. And it was just a fun movie, man, while being scary at the same time. Like these zombies are slow, you know, it's the slow moving zombies. But when they get together, just you just fear these things. Like go to the ending sequences when they're like, oh, you know, Flyboy. I don't want to spoil it. Anybody who hasn't seen it, please go watch this movie. But watch Night of the Living Dead first. Watch that one first, and then watch this. You see the ending sequence, and you just see, oh man, they're closing in. Well, actually, it's the whole third act. Once people find out they're in the mall, that's where it all starts to fucking break apart, and it all collapses. And there's so much emotion in this film. It's just a well done. It's a masterpiece, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, 100% Swift. It's a damn good movie, and I would not put it at number one, but we got it at number one here on the list. I'm not mad at it though. I'm not upset about this. So there it is, top 10 from top to bottom. Just to give everybody the top 10 horror movie sequels, as per our Horror 365 family in the Horror 365 universe on the social medias. So I will say number 10, Terrifier. Number 9, that's Terrifier. Number 10. Number 9 is Clive Barker's Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. Number 8, Texas Chainsaw 2. Number 7, Child's Play 2. Number 6, Scream 2.
Woohoo!
Don't start, Sammy. Number 5, Evil Dead 2. Number 4, Aliens. Number 3, Halloween 2. Number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. And number 1, Dawn of the Dead. Oh, man, let's give it up for all of these sequels, these killer sequels right here.
This is your list, everybody. This is your list. I also could not believe that Jason Lives didn't make this list. I couldn't believe it.
And I'm so disgusted that Jason Lives is not on this list right now. You got to put it in the background just for the hell of it. Jason Lives didn't make
believe
this list. And no Friday the 13th movie made this list, which is wild. Yeah. I mean, we almost got four that made it, but we had just
4 almost made it,
from Terror. One more vote for Terrifier. It's unreal how Hellraiser 2 made it, and Friday the 13th. And I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but any Friday the 13th movie didn't make it. You know, compared to some of these films on it, I'm shocked. I'm shocked Jason Lives didn't make that list. And but you know what I'm more shocked about, and I gotta be honest with everybody here. Before we get to the trivia question of the week, and we could potentially crown a new champion here, and before we wrap up the show, I gotta say, I am disgusted with some of you out here, okay? And I had to veto it. I vetoed this movie because you pissed me off. Why? Why would you put Smile 2 as one of the top 10 horror sequels of all time? Smile 2? I'm not smiling.
Boy, bye.
Why? I know, Sam, you were one of them. Yes, I understand. I don't want you to target just you, Sammy. I'm not targeting
phenomenal. I'm sure other people in the chat, they're all going to be chiming in and agreeing with the same thing. It definitely deserves its position in the top 10. I feel like it should have been, I think that Smile 2 should have replaced at least one of the films in the top 10. No, without a doubt.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, well, thank you. I know. I absolutely love that franchise. I love that film. I love Smile 2. I just have no words for it. I think it's so unique. Sorry, I have a tendency of doing that.
Thank you, Slick Rick. But this is crazy. I seen Smile 2 on so many lists. If I would have put, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to spoil it right here. If I would have added up Smile 2, it would have came in the number 2 spot on this list. And
Okay,
there would have been a war. I'm like, there's no way I could do it. There's no way you could put Smile 2
I'm
before.
curious. Please elaborate to me because I'm dying to know. What about Smile 2 or the franchise in general you do not like, Jimmy?
Look, okay. I'm not saying Smile.
I'm looking.
I'm not saying Smile is a terrible movie or the second installment is a terrible film. I think the second one's better than the first. However, if you're putting that movie up against classics, okay, Nightmare 3, Halloween 2, Halloween 2018, Aliens, how can you even put it in the same category as some of these movies? Dawn of the Dead, you can't. You just can't. I get it's subjective. But I'm sorry, I vetoed it. I'm like, there's no way. The fans will crucify me, and they will stop supporting Horror 365 because who the hell do these people think they are to put Smile 2 as number 2? Yeah, Sam, yes. The only time I put Smile 2 at number 2 is when I take a number 2 on Smile 2. That's it. It just no. Yeah, so yeah, there it is. My God, Smile franchise takes on the mainstream lazy. Stop. See, a glass just broke in there. I heard the missus just broke something in there. That's it, because she probably heard Smile could be number 2.
She agrees with me. JC definitely agrees.
Broke in the room over it. I have no idea, but it was.
Ask her.
With random jump scares and filled with plot holes because the story doesn't matter more than the cheap scares. Yeah, man. This is Jimmy's gone down in my estimation. Oh man, what is it? I mean, it's crazy. Smile 2 is the dream. What? 18 hertz. Oh my God, you're hurting me. 18 hertz. 18HZ. There's no way. There's no way.
That one.
I gotta say, you have to be somewhere in the age group of 20 to 26. There's no way. I just can't. Tell me. I don't want to ask ages, but please, like, when did you get into horror movies? 18 hertz. I respect it. It's subjective. I get it. But how the hell can you put it in the same category as some of these movies?
It definitely deserves to be like number 10. It definitely deserves to be number 10, and one of those can be taken off or replaced, whatever. I love that. I love that movie so much. It didn't scare me. It made me uncomfortable. I loved it.
I agree with that. It doesn't need to be nowhere near the list. All jokes aside, Naomi Scott.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad film, but there's no way you're putting Smile 2 in the top 10 horror movie sequels of all time. Oh my God. Slick Rick, stop it. You freaking passive aggressive son of a gun, man. This guy, Smile 2. And then first you make me happy, then you piss me off. What is this roller coaster of emotions here on the show with these?
It's called gaslighting. That's what it's called, Jimmy.
Oh my God, you're 54 and hated the comedy. I've never watched Smile or Smile 2. Oh, that's why. You just want to piss me off. Okay, no problem. But I get it. You don't like, it's not your thing.
Okay,
you don't like the comedy. That's fine. Again, it's subjective, but here's the objective point. Smile 2 doesn't belong on this list. It doesn't. So that's it.
But you still haven't cleared up why you don't like it. I want to know. I
never said I didn't like it. I just said it didn't belong anywhere near on this list. Never. What happened?
You're getting so pissed. It's so funny.
Yes. Yeah. No, listen, because I had to veto it. I was talking to Swift. We're going over this list. Swift, this is a problem. This is a problem. I mean, we're gonna go to hell. We're gonna go straight to hell if we put it at number 2.
I'll see you there.
Yeah. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Read the whole comment. Okay, hold on, Slick Rick. Yes, I did read it because it should have been all part 2s. No, well, I'm sorry. I know your OCD's getting to you, man, but I can't help it. Part 3, There it is. Dream Warriors, baby. Okay, and I think 18 Hertz and Sammy are dreaming right now, thinking that Smile should be. But you know what? Hey, you love it. That's it. Swift, this is a problem. Yeah, it's a problem, man. We were talking about this.
Wait, Swift, I'm curious. You're on mute. Unmute yourself and speak up. Why don't you like it? Or I'm sorry, Jimmy, like you said, it doesn't deserve to be on the top 10. Why doesn't it deserve to be in the top 10?
Well, in my opinion, I walked out the theater with 5 minutes left of the original Smile. Never watched the second one, so I don't really have anything to say about it. But that's really it. I walked out the theater with 5 minutes left in the original Smile. So everybody's like, "Yo, it was only 5 minutes left. Why didn't you just stay?" There was nothing about that 2 hours that I'd already watched to justify me staying another 5 minutes, taking another 5 minutes out of my life. I left to go enjoy my life, and that's how I felt about the original Smile. Dope concept, dope marketing campaign, all of that, amazing. The film itself didn't do nothing for me, did nothing about interest, nothing like that. So I never watched part 2.
Makes sense. Very valid.
So, all right. With that being said, so I can drop my blood pressure a little bit, we're going to go to the trivia question of the week. Last week, Slick Rick Paulton took it. Week prior was Tony. Week before that, John Walsh. But here we go. Who is going to get it in week number 4 for the trivia? I just got to one more time see where we're at over here and get things situated. Trivia question of the week, baby, is coming up. Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is going to be a hard one because I had to do some research on it. So, yeah, you want to talk about Dream Warriors? Well, we're going to give you a Dream Warriors trivia question here, okay? What cigarette brand? Yeah, I'm going there. What cigarette brand does Taryn smoke before she falls asleep?
Not Marlow.
Ooh.
What cigarette brand does Taryn smoke before she falls asleep?
Deep cut. Oh.
Nope,
We got
That's a good one.
Sammy, you would notice because you said this to me one time, but I'm not gonna. Don't say it out loud. It's your great aunt that smoked the pack. Yeah.
I knew it.
No, not Lucky Stripes. Newport, no.
No, come on, guys.
Slick Rick, what kind of cigarettes you be smoking back in the day? Virginia Slim. This guy, Misty's? No, it's not Misty's. No,
Virginia Slim.
those old ladies, skinny cigarettes from back in the day. The elderly, excuse me.
You gotta smoke them like this. Your great aunt next door smokes them.
Oh, Nemo, got it. Nemo, Marlow.
Hey.
Nemo. All right.
Nemo, new trivia champ of the week. She guessed it.
You got Nemo. Nemo's the champ. Congratulations, champ.
Good champ. Nemo.
Congratulations, champ.
Shoot us over a picture that you would want us to put into the trivia champion of the week graphic. Yeah, look at that. Right. Even Mrs. is happy. That's
Yeah, Nemo.
Oh, man,
Nemo is the best bartender in Brooklyn. Love you, Nemo. Congratulations.
Nemo,
you're the champion
can you
this
make
week.
me? I gotta come visit you, but you gotta make me a good mocktail.
Oh yeah, she got mocktails on Smash too. She's got mocktails on Smash as well.
Yay!
The hell, this thing's loading up. It's not even going.
Ooh.
A good mocktail. There it is. That creepy. That's like Sammy, man. I'm telling you, it's scary. Oh, man. Stop it.
Yeah, congratulations, Nemo, man. Yo, good stuff. Good stuff.
John, no, Saratoga. John is going into. John, we established the winner. It's not Saratoga. Winston. No, we got it. Nemo is our trivia champ of the week. Big ups.
Congratulations, Nemo.
Got it. It was Marlboro. Nemo got it.
Yeah.
Locked it down.
Yeah.
So good stuff, everybody tonight. Hell of an episode tonight. Listen, it's all love, 18 Hertz. All love, no worries on that.
18 Hertz, thank you for joining us again.
Yeah,
so good to see you.
Thank you.
So good to hang out.
Appreciate you all, Sammy, Swift. You guys killed it today. Really enjoyed this episode. I mean, as always, but this one, anytime we do these top 10s, 5s, whatever it is, there's always going to be some conflict. There's always going to be something brewing over here because it's subjective. And I love it. It makes for a good conversation, and it did today. I'm just happy I took that smile too. But yeah, sorry, Sam. I know. But yeah, all good stuff. Next week, I will say that we're going to be talking. We have another topic of discussion next week. Let me double check. Just want to make sure that we're on the money with this one here. But I believe it is YouTube horror filmmaking
invasion. Yeah.
Invasion.
You know, there's an invasion, man. YouTube content creators have been taking over the horror genre, you know, so we're going to talk all about it. Show up next week, and we're going to have a good time, good conversation. Come with your notes, come with your facts, because we're going to be getting all into it. We're going to be getting deep into it, you know, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for this conversation. I'm hoping we can get Brendan from Our Life of Horror. I'm hoping we can get Brendan on the show because this was actually his idea. He pitched it to me. He said, "Yo, Swift, I think you guys really should do a show with YouTube content creators who became filmmakers in the horror genre. You know, there's a handful of them. We're going to get all into it next week. I can't wait to do it, man. I'm doing my research. I'm, you know, crossing my T's, dotting my I's, getting everything together. I can't wait to have this conversation. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very relevant. You know, this is for all of the younger horror fans, and you know, us too, but all of the younger horror fans that are really enjoying horror right now and everything that's happening, the magic that's happening. This is going to really be right down your alley. It's going to be a lot of fun, great conversation. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that, about this conversation. Shout out to Brendan, like you said, from Our Life in Horror, letting you know, like, hey, listen to something that's hot right now, and we see it. I mean, just look at what happened again. Most recently, Obsession. Like these filmmakers are showing you what I want to say. The man that started it all, in my book, will really just busted down the door. Damien Leone, independent filmmaking. If you have a passion for something, you can create something that can, on a lower budget, that can just supersede expectations. And we're gonna get into some of these films next week for sure. So I'm excited about that. And I want to tell, actually, while we're here. Before we go, I want to talk about the other piece of content that we were discussing, but I got to get the graphic up here real quick, and we'll drop that down. I know we went a little bit longer than usual today, but you know what? This is a big episode. When we do these countdowns, like, you know, it can get lengthy.
They're fun. I like these countdowns.
Definitely, ton of fun over here. So I'm excited about this piece of content right now. We're going to be talking about before we wrap it up. But as you see, if you haven't done so already, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about Horror 365. It's always going to be a good time when you're on the show. As you see, as you know, when you're here, we have a lot of fun. It's all, you know, it's all love no matter what. Even Rob Humphrey, you know, we're joking with Rob. And I guess I got to say that. No, but it's a good time, man. So here we go. I think I got it loaded up here. We'll show you about our next piece of content real quick. But, yeah, like I said, tell everybody about Horror 365. Spread the word. Teamwork makes the dream work. If you have anything that you want us to promote, let us know, and we will do so. Here it is, Horror 365 Trailer Park, coming soon, Tuesdays, 3 p.m. Eastern, every Tuesday starting July 28th. It's literally simple as that. We're going to sit, we're going to watch a couple trailers, we're going to give you our thoughts, and we want to hear your thoughts on these trailers, these new horror trailers. And it's not only, you know, theatrical releases, it could be, you know, Netflix or other streaming services that have newer horror movies coming out. So this is going to be a lot of fun. There's always new content dropping. And the one thing I always look for is something to watch, as we all do, right? Like we've seen so many movies so many times. Let's get something new. This is an opportunity to see what's out there, what's new, and engage with all of us. A little bit about horror. So I'm excited about Horror 365 Trailer Park. It's coming, same place, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, simulcast here, 3 p.m. Eastern, Tuesdays.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm so excited about this piece of content. You know, when we came up with this idea, I'm like, yo, this is awesome because, you know, we got people across the pond, like my brother, Dalek Shalom, you know,
Yes.
across the pond, you know, it's the time difference is crazy. Great stream tonight. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We gotta listen. We gotta get you used to come on.
Yeah, we gotta get him on.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk over you, with both of you. But yeah, freaking. This should be a nice little access point. You know, the thinking behind it was 3 p.m. You know, over here on the East Coast. You know, work is winding down. You probably got a few minutes to go check it out. You know, if you're on the West Coast, that's lunchtime. You know, so you should have a few minutes to come hang out with us and watch all the stuff. Oh, thank you so much. And if you're across the pond, you know, it's at a doable time for you because right now across the pond it's 10 something. You're talking 2 or 3 in the morning over there. You know what I mean? So this is an access point where we can all just get together, engage, talk some horror, talk about what we're seeing, talk about what's coming out. Should be a lot of fun for us to connect with everybody, for all of us to connect at the same time. You know, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We have plans on having a great time with it, and it's also gonna be interactive. It's gonna be just like this, but we also want to collaborate more
Mama
on
Swift
it.
just
You know,
gave
we
it
want
to
to
us.
collaborate,
Sorry.
encouraging collaboration.
Yeah.
But the list, yeah,
The
you
list is-
know, I'm a chip off the old block. You know,
Mama
Well,
Swift,
disrespectful,
I hope you know
criminally disrespectful.
that only one of the films that I picked on my top 10 were chosen. So just letting you know.
Oof. Yeah, that's disrespectful too.
Oh,
That is disrespectful.
Hold on.
That Psycho
Hold on.
Sam.
let me get the violin out, Sam. Play the violin.
I'll take it off for you. I'll take it off for you.
Well, we have something interesting here. Tony Masseri, Swift. I want to fit. Yeah, small too soon. But you're right. But I got to get to something with Tony. What he said. But Swift, finish you saying collaborating. Yes, we're looking to collaborate. Anybody, man. You need people on your show, your content. Why not call us up? We're here.
Absolutely.
So that's it.
Like Sean said. Sorry. Like Sean said, we're gonna be on Sean's Horror Corner. We're gonna be on Sean's Horror Corner, talking Leprechaun. So yeah, listen. This is about community. Like Jimmy always says, teamwork makes the dream work. And let's just talk horror. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, thank you, Swift, man. Thank you, all that good stuff there. You and Sammy killed it as always tonight. You know, much love to you both. Tony brought up something though. I want to say he's not wrong. I was double checking as you were talking here. Number one, I got it wrong. It was Jennifer that was smoking a cigarette, but said it was not Marlboro. It was a fictional cigarette. So I don't know if we have to have another question. I mean, I think we leave it as it is. Nemo won.
Is this the Money in the Bank? Yeah.
Yeah, because Tony, I got to take a vote.
So wasn't a Marlboro then?
Apparently, it was a fictional cigarette.
Listen, it's the magic of instant replay.
So
to be a king and queen.
So we could do it. We're gonna leave it as is. I don't want to take that crown away from Nemo. Nemo's on every week. You know what I'm saying? She got it down. That was my mess up. So crucify me. Nemo got it, and that's what. You know, that's it. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it as is because it was maybe Marlboro, but a parody. Yeah. Is Nemo a close friend of Jim? Look at this. Look at this. Nemo, what happened, Nemo?
No.
Contest is rigged. No, it's not rigged. Look where the logo looks similar. Oh, look at this. See? So you got to give it a
Oh,
yeah.
they're saying it's fictional. It's fictional, but the logo this logo is it's a similar logo. So it's a knockoff, like they're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like a prop. So it's not even an actual pack of like the Marlboros. I guess they did it for like legal maybe purposes
Yeah.
or something.
Jimmy G. Listen, man. That's all right. Okay. All I'm saying, Nemo got it this week. She got it. That's it. Bottom line, we're going to move on next week. I'm going to make sure this time I triple check what this is, but that's on me this week. Okay, so yeah, I take the heat. That's it. I can sit in the kitchen while the house is burning down. I did it before. So yeah, it's all good. Nonetheless, congrats, Nemo. Next week, we're coming back with another Horror 365 Live. As we said, we got YouTube filmmakers we're going to be discussing, and we're going to be getting ready. We're going to talk actually what happened at the Jawsathon this week. If you make it out there, it's free. Come out, Freddy's Bar, 627, or is it 527? No, 627 Fifth Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. Freddy's Bar, 2 p.m. It's once again, it's free. Martin Monster Show. Horror 365 is going to be in the building. Myself, Swift, and Johnny Sparks will be there. Maybe a couple other members, not sure yet. But it's going to be a hell of a time out there. And then next Wednesday, the stream. Swift with the combinations. There he goes. Sammy with the crazy eyes. There it is. So, and then, next Friday, Scream Scene. Next Saturday, Scream Scene's 1 year anniversary. So we'll be plugging that as well. But good stuff, everybody. Once again, had a killer time with all of you. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in to the end. Love you all.
Absolutely. Wait. Before we go, Hertz said something real quick in there. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Hertz said something. The thing went so quick, I didn't see it. But Hertz is a filmmaker. Just finished the second film, 18 Hertz.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah. But it was something else about the second film is done or something like. I seen it real quick.
Up further? Or?
Yeah, it's up. It's before this one.
Okay.
But thank you so much for that.
The quarterfinals at Horror.
Oh, dope. Yeah. Look at that. So look out for 18 Hertz Studio, everybody.
Just finished my second movie. Oh, good stuff.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right. Yeah. Those are the two that I saw. Those two.
Very nice.
Yeah. So sorry about that abrupt thing. I seen it real quick. I saw it and I realized what you said after. But yeah, for sure.
Morley cigarettes. Sean Morley cigarettes. Okay. Val Venus cigarettes. Anyway, somebody got
You're gonna have nightmares about that now.
Chief Morley. All right.
Oh, that's the fake Marlboro. Morley. Package looks like Marlboro's. Yeah. Morley. That's still a Marlboro. Yeah. All right.
Got it. Okay. Next time we got it locked in. I gotta do better with the trivia. So on me, guys, girls. Well, here we go. We're signing out for real this time. So
all right. There we go.
All good stuff. Appreciate you all. Once again, thank you for celebrating Horror 365. And thank you for joining us all night long. It's not just this genre. It's a lifestyle, baby. We're going to see you next Wednesday.
I'll see you soon.